Congratulations, you have re-entered the Casa. The brief break is over. I hope you've all rehydrated, collected all of your spirits, energies, and focus you need to push through this top eight, one of the most stacked top eights we've ever had here in the Casa. Leave the door open and invite all your friends. This party is about to blow the roof off the house. We got the insurance policy. Joining me in doing that and bringing the hype on the mic is Haney Scion Khalil. What's going on, Haney?
What is going on, everybody? What's going on, Matt? What's going on, Monkey Business? We are here commentating top 8 in Casa after getting the youngest raid to Mr. Dammit Dom stream. That was so awesome. That was so sick.
Yeah, Capcom fighters coming in, showing the community support,
That was great.
pushing people towards the direction of the Casa. I mean, if you're scrolling through Twitch and you see a house with as many LED colored lights, loud fighting game players screaming, yelling, and bringing in hype, of course you want to direct them towards the Casa or enter it yourself, right?
Right, and to be honest, tuning in right now, if you guys haven't seen the crazy bracket before, we are in top 8 of Street Fighter V, and you know, there's been some crazy upsets along the way. Looking at the bracket now, we have Adnan taking out Itachi's Legacy, Diego V taking out Flux Waves. We have a Ryu in top 8. Let's go.
Yeah, a Ryu who is only week 2 into playing Ryu here in Casa tournaments. A Ryu who built all of his Shoto experience playing Ken, and then brought the experience he has constantly, always anti-air DPing or cross-cutting over to Ryu, has now a more effective fireball game to synergize with his perfect DPs, and he is soaring, thriving with this new character choice. The only thing that I see him doing that reminds me of his Ken is that he's doing back throw towards the corner, expecting to get a kind of game-winning situation or amazing Oki off it, but
and being negative.
the Ryu back throw is going to be -2 on quick rise every time. He's not used to that. No way.
It's all right. I mean, it's all right. It worked out. And it's great. And then we got OG Yon taking out Brian F. himself, the Ballroom.
Yeah, we're not upset, but certainly upsetting for Brian F. constantly having to run into his least favorite matchup in Street Fighter V history over and over again, whether it is NLBC 2 weeks ago and all of the discourse that happened as a result of that loss, or tonight here in the Casa, we had OG on asking us all, who the F is Brian F? I'm going to say Brian F. is somebody I'm very thankful to have in the Casa because he brought a whole squad with him, probably hundreds of viewers,
Brian F.
dozens of dollars in the Matcherino. We have fully used every single Matcherino coupon code, by the way. So shouting out the coupon code.
You guys are
no longer
officially the greatest that have ever lived, the best.
We've spawned in all the free money we can, and what remains now is either the coupon, or excuse me, quests on Matcherino. We still got those to do, or money out of your pocket. Either way, it's going to be going into some of these players' pockets. The first two that we're going to see who have a chance to earn that money are Marvisto and OG Yon.
Marvisto rocking the Kyrie, and OG Yon just playing in the ever so patient Laura right now.
Yeah, I was talking with Liston earlier. He said this Kyrie costume needs to be on Kage. Hair matches, playstyle, moveset.
This Kyrie costume needs to be on everybody. This Kyrie costume needs to be on Abigail.
Yeah, I'm not so sick. I didn't see. Okay, wait. Diego and Marvisto both playing the Kyrie costume too, almost making themselves indistinguishable, at least aesthetically. But in terms of
no punish on that EX. All right, now it's her turn to play. Yon having perfect control of the corner. Releasing the corner.
Any buffer could be devastating. Small legs.
Nice check on the low forward. That was great. Check on the dash.
Wow, falling right on the slow fireball. That's light fireball from Marvisto. Mixing up the timings perfectly. Yon wanted to be safe in neutral jump. Not going to get DP'd if you neutral jump up, but you might just land on the slow fireball if you read the version wrong.
Both wanted to win that first round so bad you could tell.
Yeah,
EX, or you can say get off me.
Crouch Fierce gets whip punished by forward Fierce. Marvisto sends Laura full screen with donkey kick after. That's the max meter build combo under 2. A little trivia for you there. And Matt,
Sitting at a
go ahead.
good life lead.
Yeah, definitely. And preserving it with the XTP once more. Still has to face an entire Laura V trigger here. But Marvisto was going to feel pretty comfortable. Out of the corner didn't happen. Yawn makes sure of that.
Oh, that was so sick. Wake up super by OG Yawn. He knew he was going to block.
Very rare to see from Laura. She has almost always meter use only for EX moves, but this time she perseveres using that wake up super, stays in the game as a result, and is only facing about a meter and a half deficit.
Not afraid. OG Yawn saying, I do not care. I am Laura.
Yeah, right. Doesn't care to complete the combo either. Takes the reset, goes for a lot more damage.
Wow, perfect check on the dash. Marvisto's ready for this character completely.
And I think a lot of Marvisto's preparedness has to do with the fact that he fights against Diego's Ken so regularly, and Diego and Laura's V-skill, Ken and Laura rather, are both dashes off of buttons.
Right. So they're checking dashes at all times. They're doing such a great job.
Yep, command dash, frame trap off EX Fireball, that is a real one. +2 into 5-frame medium, hit confirm into itself. That's a risk-free way to take the game, and Marvisto uses it, going up 1-0. Very firm in the last round, despite a very slow round 1 and 2.
That is absolutely huge tech for Ryu players. People don't know the axe kick into EX Fireball is such a great mix-up from there. You can either go in for a grab or going through a frame trap from there, and it was awesome. We're going into game 2.
Going into a +1 after the dash. Marvisto right to respect it. You see Yawn representing that very early in the pressure.
Just in general, he's such a understanding of this character.
Using EX Fireball the moment you get it. Preserving stun even from full screen. I think if Marvisto goes in here, stun might be possible. There it is, right? Right on. Oh, that's the overhead. Stun 25. It could have stunned last season.
He's trying to go for that stun. He's still going for that stun.
Yeah, it is not going down. And because the stun is such a threat, all Yawn can do is be afraid.
But he's still sitting at a sizable life lead, so as long as he keeps the zoning pressure going, Yawn has to find a way in.
All Yawn found a way to do was lose some meter going into the next round there. Just out of range was Marvisto walking back. Never predictable with fireball speeds or the rate at which they are thrown. They feel constant, but they're never constant in exactly the same way. There's backdashes, there's whipped light punches, whipped light kicks too. That one though...
Great EX shoulder to get through Ryu's fireball. I like it.
Yeah, right. Great use of the armor. Strong knockdown afterwards. But Marvisto stays solid defensively, jumps over, and now has earned all of the space to continue throwing these fireballs. And any neutral jump onto a fireball leads to a meaty fireball right after. It's so advantageous for Ryu.
Wow, every single dash is checked.
This is looking really hard for Yawn. Not even getting an activated trigger, gonna have to force it. Even
this character's supposed to be bad?
I've heard it before. I've seen memes. I've thought he had to rely on forward dash, but it seems like the fireball game is the solution here against Yawn.
Didn't believe in the combo.
We finally reached the corner, and this is finally Yawn's time to shine. Doesn't have EX moves to turn the character yellow, so no shining effects on this one. No chance to shine whatsoever. Marvisto goes up 2-0 here, just with a medium DP. This is Ryu's day. We might see Ryu mirror match in grand finals.
If it's a Ryu match, Matt, I'm putting 10 on it. Putting $10. I'm gonna give you $10 with Ryu. There's no way.
All right, so once you pay me that 10, I'm gonna reinvest it in what I'm betting on, and I'm gonna bet on Diego to win the mirror against Marvisto.
They're just both so solid. He's so sick right now. He's playing so sick right now.
Yeah, I think Yawn might be going Vega here after the switch. We've returned to the lobby with good reason, because Yawn's struggle has been long and fruitless here.
For all those that don't know and are just tuning in now, that top 8 is 3 out of 5. So there is a chance that Yawn can come back 3 straight. So he's still in it.
Yeah, it's still in it. Is statistically still in it. And as a composed tournament veteran, you're still in it psychologically too.
Right.
A character switch is honestly a whole new opportunity to approach the set in a different way. And if it's to Vega, which I think it will be, you now have EX roll to roll through projectiles for full combos so long as you're in that range, that footsie's range, just outside of your normal range where Ryu likes to throw fireballs. From a
I
little
think
further
switching
out
to
there, the
Vega
roll's
would
too
would
slow.
be a good idea as well. But he might be stubborn. He might stick it out. But we did see it here. We see the switch to Vega. You're right.
Yeah, done my research in advance here, both on the matchup and on the player choice. I'm surprised we didn't see it earlier after game one. Stock is up in fireballs in Street Fighter V.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like the idea. Oh, slide gets stuffed.
Yeah, so acknowledging
He also plays Honda.
Yeah, right, and that's kind of the checkmate in the set here. Vegas can have a lot of trouble dealing with Honda under any circumstance. Plus on block, but yeah, Yon corners themselves after becoming plus on block, and now things are even more difficult. This is fireball trap spacing. Movisto surrenders
good
with
jump.
backdash.
Jump by Yon. Good jump.
Oki here, +2. Goes for crush counter instead.
Wow. Buffering the crouch medium punch into the donkey kick.
Yeah, you can
run around away.
It's a great buffer. Always will make contact, will always combo on hit. That's crouch medium punch into medium donkey kick. And Vega doesn't get the best punches from that range.
Oh my.
Losing ground as quickly as possible, diving backwards. Air V trigger gives Yon a chance here. It's a strong knockdown, but it's only neutral. Ryu's 3 challenges perfectly right there. Movisto has knowledge loaded.
He's one hit away, actually, and that might be it right here.
That certainly is one hit away with
absolutely it. Marvisto's going to be taking it over OG Yon 3-0. Yon's still in it. He's still in it.
Yeah, that was winners. You don't feel like a winner after getting 3-0'd by Ryu. You feel like you lost convincingly in the most honest way possible, but that is just something you have to swallow. And, thing is, you go to losers, you're probably running into the character again through Diego, maybe, if you keep playing. If that happens, maybe you get some Ryu prep going back for Marvisto, and you have another shot with Vega, or maybe Nikali, one of Yon's other characters they've been trying to rep in tournament recently.
That was a great display of Ryu, of how to fight these top tiers, how to fight at least Laura.
Yeah. The Fireball game is the story, and I wanted to draw a comparison in the range at which the fireballs were thrown aggressively by Marvisto against Vega was much further out, acknowledging the threat that Vega's forward heavy punches. Crush counter Buster Claw and a sweep is a great way for Vega to pick up damage, Oki, and V-meter all at the same time for one fireball thrown, and because of that, we saw it thrown from so much further away. A range still, though, where you're not comfortable jumping, and you're not really comfortable reacting either. Heavy fireball is just fast.
Right. A lot of this, and again, it's just like you said, a lot of this is credit to the player. It's knowledge of the player. He's so ready. He's so ready. Right now, moving forward, we have Moons going up against Prophet. Prophet playing Gil, I believe, all tournament. I think he's playing Gil all tournament.
Yes, all tournament, 100%.
Moons, I think, alternating either between Cody and Bison, but I think he's gonna be sticking it out with Cody.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Moons has just been enjoying Cody more. I think Bison would only be brought out for rare, significant counter picks, or when Moons has decided to when Long Island starts chanting STD, and then Moons decides that he actually has to win. I know that's normally attributed to Diego, but I'm sure the Long Island copy pasta goes both ways for all three of them.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, we haven't seen Ordinary Man put on quite a show. That was crazy. But as we prepare for Moon's Cody right now, Moon's Cody versus Prophet's Gil. Prophet playing, I think, V Trigger 2. He's playing Ice of Doom, right?
Yeah, Prophet's also been tweeting pretty actively about exploring Ice of Doom.
Ice of Doom, and which one Ice of Doom for this match. And here we are jumping into this match right here. Excited to see what Moons has for this, to be honest.
Yeah, I imagine what Moons will have will be a lot of stand medium kick and neutral, Looking to contest with the fireball game already, throwing tornadoes, light kick buffer. All these tools are Cody's bread and butter. Gil, on just thinking about the matchup without any experience in it, Gil is a pretty standard character for you to fight against until V-Trigger is in play.
Wow, great corner pressure by Moons right now.
Yeah, throw and stun.
Throw and stun, and that's going to be stun right here. Yep, that's going to be the first round Moons.
Yeah, it was a quick one too. I hardly got to load into the match before even seeing any of it.
I love the Lariat's opener by Prophet. You don't jump, don't move. Good jump. Speaking of jump, good jump by Moons. Gil to about half life.
Slow fireball option. It's fast one there from Prophet, who wanted to activate VT, but is stuck here with so much Great Life and loses it to a throw. Great Life from Brock, normals, and the V all added up as 2 stuns in a row, 2 rounds ending the exact same way.
That was the quickest round. Oh my god, Moons is going to win up game 1 over Prophet.
I think round 2 was just a little bit slower than round 1, but both of them were speed runs. Yeah, Prophet, Gil himself, definitely really jealous of his brother Urian right now with his EX reversal. As slow as it is.
I'm going to be honest with you completely, Matt. I've never seen this color Cody costume in my life. It's kind of looking like the Kai Kisuke Cody.
Yeah, blue and white, looking really royal. Of course, blonde, blue-eyed, like half the Street Fighter 5 cast. Can't really see Gil's eye color over here, but definitely the blonde hair represented. Thick cooked spaghetti this bit now.
Seeing a lot of adaptation on Prophet's part, trying to be the aggressor in this situation. But that crush counter by Moon's really gonna step it up.
Yeah,
not letting him dash.
And a throw tech there from Prophet defensively hit Moon's combo drop. So Moon's loses meter and then loses the round right afterwards. That's exactly what Prophet needed.
That was awesome by Prophet. Stand medium kick to really close it out.
Love to see players representing stand medium kick. It shows they're committed to actually controlling and contesting the space. They're not looking for the highest damage or contesting or cancelability. They just need the poke.
Interestingly enough, Prophet after that first anti-air didn't spend the meter for the super. I've noticed a lot of players have been saving super, and I was just wondering if... Oh, you know what? Never mind, this might be... Oh! Actually gets the freeze.
Saving it's pretty important to Gil to get retribution combos. You end up spending a lot of EX moves, and that does make the character shine. Shine red and blue. We'll see one right here. That's retribution and a kill for just 2 bars. I don't think he even needed to spend the second one, but putting those fiery effects on the screen is
exactly what Haney?
Let
me show you why I saved the meter.
Yeah.
I saved the meter. That was perfect. Yeah, Gil showing us retribution right there. That was 1-1 going up. Oh my goodness.
Gil Super does pretty low damage due to scaling issues and also doesn't lead to very good OK. So as much as we like to see Seraphic Wing, I only like to see it kill.
Yeah, exactly. Going into game 3 over here.
So Prophet had a favorite normal on Yuri, and it was Coral Kick. Forward heavy kick used to be one of the weirdest and worst crush counters in the game. It got buffed. He used it even more, but he's finding same use with Gil's Coral Kick. Hitting some counter hits and converting very early in the round was Prophet. And leaving the corner with EXP.
I was gonna say, getting out of the corner there for Prophet was huge.
Crush counter Coral Kick once more. Back to the corner. Putting Moons in there now.
Activate. He's looking to stand fierce, or stand roundhouse to activate.
Walk up command.
Ooh.
His Prophet's worried about the low.
Oh, get going
clear with hits.
Activates Ice of Doom. Here we go.
He said ice, and now hits the home run. He just made first base at least.
Let's go.
This baseball game's getting real intense.
I love this V-trigger.
He could have swung and hit that fireball and the rock again too. That would have been a ground rule goal for sure.
Oh, checks the dash.
Moons with a huge meter advantage here. It's the question of when. When is... It's not... He got dashed and thrown.
Dash up right. Honestly, they were both scheming. I thought Moons was trying to jump. I thought Moons was looking for a jump there.
I'm a little more confident scheming when I got 3 bars of EX meter. I thought Moons was just going to let an EX zonk rip. Maybe a light kick buffer EX zonk. It just didn't happen.
No, he's trying to confirm it into something, it seems. Now that stand light cake is definitely stopping him from shooting any fireballs, and that's the point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for Gil to comfortably throw fireball with all the startup that he has, you got to be a little bit further out. Use red for nice safety on block, a little bit better on the speed. Ice, though, you get offense off of it if they respect it. EX red activation, though?
Here's an interesting thing. I feel like Prophet is always ready for the dash.
Prophet's ready for that cancel with the 2-frame parry.
Oh, that parry was sick. Okay.
It's such a strong V skill. Full launcher every time he parries something.
Moons misses the command grab. Maybe a little too early. A little too early.
And then overhead to tie it up in games here. I love Prophet representing V skill parry now. It was the first time we had seen it used, and it was unbelievably important. Denying Moons the frame trap that every Cody player uses to beat 3-frame normal interrupts after the light punch, light punch, light punch target combo. No V trigger swing allowed. He said parry into 40%.
Be real, that was a fantastic round. It's really normally I'd say to go down 2 games and then bring it back would be difficult, but Moons a very persistent player, so he doesn't really get down on himself if he's down. We're jumping again, sticking it out with Cody. No changes here. We're going into game 4.
Just out of range of the medium kick was Moons throwing that tornado.
Dash forward roundhouse kick. Ooh, Moons confirming that into V skill.
You see Prophet, though, recognizing the gray life that he was able to take against Moons with that 3-frame light punch buffer, hit confirm into itself. Very smart.
And Moons really wanted that EX zonk to hit. He's going to be looking for anything he can to try to activate to begin. Right. Activate, here we go.
So much space. But now you're closer to Moons with the V-trigger. This is Pipe Cody. Oh, it's a Retribution raw hit! No conversion, though.
Nice tech by Moons.
So convenient. So convenient, right? The Gale players get to switch from Urian and still crouch heavy punch anti-air to full combo.
I'll be real. I was just going to say, I like their strategy. I like Prophet's strategy. Every time he's in the lead, he actually just chills out. He's just like, I'll let them hang themselves kind of strategy. Like, when he was up there on Moons, he just waited for the jump at that point, because it's like, what was he going to do?
He lets the ice part of Gills take over. Literally chilling with the life lead.
He just...
Only relying on V-trigger when he needs that fire.
Oh, that shimmy. I love that shimmy. That was actually a dope shimmy by Moons. Here we go.
Yep. And plenty of other offensive options.
He need a command grab, and he gets it.
And the rock also leaves you right in range with plenty of time to meaty them regularly.
Yeah, so he's like, all right, it was a guess.
Guess either way, and no invincible reversal on the table. Prophet so firmly holding EX 4 EX moves individually.
What's that? 3 crouch jabs into... Okay.
Yeah, if they're crouching, you can definitely do 3 crouch jabs as Cody.
Honestly, Moons needs to hold this corner, and he knows that right now. He needs to ensure that Prophet doesn't EX out or jump out.
Right on cue.
Just as I say that.
That's EX violence knee.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Walk him to the other corner. And he's in the other corner. Yup, keep him in the corner. Moons is so smart, yo. Okay. Grab. He's gonna...
The curtain falls. The attempt at offense was lost, denied by a Cody V skill. Such a great way to preserve the life lead and the momentum.
Oh, that Prophet has space to breathe. This is not good.
On ice, though, out of V-trigger. And
now he's activated. Plus, gets to play. Now Moons can chill. Moons can relax, actually.
30 seconds? How are you going to get in on the batting? What? He actually rocked into it from the chip?
Doesn't need to go in. Why is he... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Yep, just relax. You're in the lead. You don't have to... Plus?
Taking the throw right at the end.
Taking the throw. Moon's tying it up 2-2. What a set! This is my favorite set so far of the night. Let's go.
It's a great way to be welcomed into commentary for it to be our second set and be at 2-2 already. Just here in top 8 winners. I hope this is indicative of all the sets we have going into the rest of top 8 tonight. level of play and the closeness of
It's
matches.
wild. I'm hype. You're hype. Let's go. Like him going in at the end. I didn't see that. I'll be honest. I was like, is he gonna play it lame? Is he gonna go in there? But not once he got that meter to be for the EX Zonk, I was like, okay, that's okay now. He's plus.
Yeah, you got to be careful giving the opponent meter if they already have no life left and Chip isn't really doing anything anymore because you don't have super. You're just giving them meter every time they block something. Same with V meter too. Look at the coverage there on the full screen shoulder. Ice Bell for the backup gives you plus frames.
Yeah. Oh, awesome EX by Moon. The shimmy attempt didn't work.
Nothing to lose though if it doesn't work, right? Still applying Grey Life, just the same.
Awesome stand-like buffer. Awesome stand-like buffer.
That time the shoulder hit second, but Moons wasn't able to recognize it in
Oh,
time.
that might be it. Oh.
Very close. That's Gil's best secret normal, only with V-Trigger 2 Ice of Doom. We've seen Ice of Doom mostly used just as that extended poke so far. We've seen the combo come in clutch for Prophet before it does so again to put him on the match point here over Moons. What a swing. Every time you see that purple retribution on the screen, be ready for things to change dramatically. Also, every time you see that light shoulder not get punished, maybe think about how it hasn't gone punished 2 or 3 times in a row now.
Hit. Brings him back to the corner.
Yeah. Prophet's doing a great job of spacing it out, though.
Parry. That last round, Prophet really smelled the hunger. He knew Moons was trying to go in.
Now Moons his meter and his corner position, just pushing back with the fireball. Moons gets it back with a successful light kick buffer as a whiff punish.
It's another throw. Ooh!
Third time's the charm. We see the tech.
I see this. Ooh.
Just an extended block string there from Prophet. A lot of players just assume that Gil's going to go for some cross-up there. Yeah, but Prophet knows also that if players walk forward, the cross-up mix-ups just stop working.
I think... Yeah, he quite literally checked every dash. X to get him in.
Was that a knee drop attempt? Just
yeah. Oh my goodness, and just like that. Oh.
Nah, just misses, so Prophet's left alive here. With enough EX to make a difference in some hit, I'm sure he could kill with a full jump-in combo somehow. It just has to be a crouch heavy punch launcher is the thing.
Oh, and just like... Stand light kick by Cody is actually coming in spades this game.
That's the big 5-frame buffer. Man, 6'1". His legs are most of that height, I assume, and that becomes very important here in Street Fighter V.
Last round, both players to advance.
The curtain calls. Prophet keeps it very safe and holds on to a lot of V-trigger, and then just chooses to push Moons back here, back to mid-screen. Running out of V-trigger, no offensive opportunities generated so far. Takes the Grey Life at least with the very safe extended.
Interesting. I thought he'd be blocking.
Yeah, it's a good way to steal your turn and interrupt somebody trying to punish you, just canceling to the ice.
Moons is noticing that we gotta hold this corner right now.
Oh, that would be significant.
Oh my god!
Parrying a V skill. I don't even know if he read V skill. Probably just looking for some normal interrupt. And Moon's a little respectful here. Gets thrown as a result. 2 in a row here. Super's able to kill off any hit confirm. So exposed for more chip and frame traps. But it's a V trigger hit here from Moons. A command grab would kill afterwards. No, we return to neutral. This is where Moons is more comfortable.
No. I think Moons is gonna...
V-trigger activation once again for Prophet. He has V-reversal. He didn't use it against the Exonk and dies for it. Playing the long game.
Or V-reversal. He should have used V-reversal. Oh my god.
So in that kind of situation, right? I mean, we can all argue about this. Having the activation super powerful, but you would add a lot of Grey Life onto a Cody that already maybe could have died off a single counter hit buffer from a light or something.
I'm so
any
surprised.
small medium buffer into a fireball maybe could have killed.
That was awesome. That Moon's advances. That was so great. That was my. I'm gonna clip that. That was dope.
Yeah. We'll clip it. Don't worry, it'll be up on the YouTube as well if anyone would like to review. Looking for any retribution combo videos. Plenty were made in the process, but it is Moons preserving their tournament life, keeping Cody in the running here, running for office.
Interestingly enough, if he was going to V reversal on Zonk, he would have to do it off the first hit, but I wasn't sure because it's safe after the second hit. But again, wasn't sure what he was thinking of in that ender, but
yeah, just maybe believing that you wouldn't get thrown with all of your might, and then knowing that you kind of have a checkmate tool in EX Fireball VTC to generate a mix-up that could certainly kill. The chip coming, or maybe a little bit of Gray Life combined with the chip, could also have maybe led to a situation where a throw could have gotten Prophet the kill, but again, all of this is hypothetical because it just did not happen.
We had Adnan taking it over Diego V. Adnan, the offensive Dawson, for those who don't know. Metro M taking it over Alex ... And we are going right back into Jan versus Adnan NYC.
Jan's getting a lot of stream action here. 2 out of the 3 sets so far will be Jan. So we're well immersed in his play. Very ready to see Laura coming back in shortly after the Vega performance. We might see Vega in an emergency situation, but a little bit less likely against a character like Dalsim, who is going to be suffering against Laura, even at mid-screen, as long as she's close. Any hit to that risk-free, ambiguous side switch mix-up, Laura's going to immediately light kick you. It'll feel like you're in the corner even at mid-screen because Dalsim is also living 4-frame life. So Laura +1 after her elbow knockdown is devastating for him.
Absolutely. I really want to see how more like oppressive Dalsim is going to be dealing with OG Jan's lower pressure. I'm really looking forward to this match. Just because they play, I think they're both a little, both play a little different styles actually than what you traditionally see. So, be good.
Yeah, one thing that's always been helpful for Dalsim dealing with grapplers is instant air gale to beat and punish regular throw attempts. Jan is very, very proud of his ability to go for regular throw and then anti-air heavy elbow you into hella damage and a good knockdown. He OS's it a lot. He also does V-skill dash to chase backdashes and then does heavy elbow anti-air to hit the backdash in its airborne frames. That is so devastating to see, but he pulls it off so often.
I think it's going to be very important to see how he deals with Adnan's drill pressure with Dalsim and trying to really find the holes that Dalsim leaves when he puts on the pressure and see when he can kind of steal his turn back and when he can't. That's going to be huge in this matchup.
Mm-hmm. There's some interesting projectile interactions between them too. Both of their EX fireballs, whether it's Thunderclap or Yoga Fire, are 2 layers by default. Laura with charged or the V trigger can actually kind of dissipate Dalsim's fireball instead, which he often uses to get in on his own terms.
I'm wondering which one can act earlier after their EX fireball. I think it's Dalsim, I believe, because I think that the recovery on Dalsim's EX fireball is faster for sure.
Yeah, just default. As long as we're not talking on block, Dalsim will act sooner. So that is a huge advantage in itself in the neutral use situation that we're talking about here. But on block, man, every Laura EX Thunderclap is a problem for Dalsim. It's hopefully a puzzle that you can solve with some creative solutions, whether it's backdashing to avoid throws and regular throws, or getting a strong read on when normal frame traps are coming, blocking it out. V-reversaling when appropriate against EX Thunderclap is super important. I know we'll see Adnan do that. Even though they're the offensive Dalsim, you got to represent the defensive tool with Dalsim, because if you V-reversal with Dalsim, you get knocked down against them, and if they get knocked down in the corner, that is Adnan's time to shine with instant air gale, drill, meaty slides, crouch fierce plus frames. He wants to use all of that all day.
Here we are hopping into the match. Adnan sticking with his like Luffy costume. Dalsim over here.
Looking goofy, as I'm sure Luffy is, having not watched One Piece.
Me neither. Anyways, I was gonna say, like, I don't watch One Piece. I'm a fraud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jan recognizing immediately when the drill is too high. Even on hit, that was a punish there.
Like I said, that right there alone, that's gonna be the matchup. To know when to stop those drills.
On hit or on block too. If you're a agile and moving target, you make it much more difficult for Dalsim to drill you, especially if you start standing and not always crouching. You get a little better with your crouching, so it gets easier for him to space it well. And yeah, mid-screen combos, right? Mid-screen frame trap, that did a lot of damage on its own, but you know there's a side switch mix-up coming right afterwards too.
I think that initial V reversal by Laura is because I believe he mistook the V trigger by Dulcim. I think he thought it was V trigger 1.
Yeah. You know, maybe they had the CPT ads on screen instead of the V trigger and V skill selection there.
Because usually when Dulcim V triggers activates, you know you can just immediately get out of it by V reversaling it.
Yeah, here's the +1 dash knockdown, and now that we're playing against a 4-frame character as Laura, we're going to be going for the dash every time because there really is nothing to be contested.
Oh, double crouch fierce. Ooh! Just like that.
You know, I think that Adnan might have actually gotten caught out of the air there. Didn't get crush counted or anything, but it didn't look like he was ducking and getting hit by overhead. Yeah, right. Go float. Maybe float away slowly. Now Laura's leg. That V skill goes mad far, and chances are it could crush counter you.
Too. We're going in the air. Let's go to the air together, bro.
Yeah. For those of you that play Grand Blue, Ladiva's overhead actually works exactly also like Laura's V skill overhead. Hits really high in the air just in case people are scrambling trying to get away. Forward.
By the way, those gales are not easy to do.
Yeah, pretty complicated movement. Jump in a half circle. Got to do it instantly. Probably didn't want that medium punch there. Yon took advantage and swung right after, but after the knockdown, swung into a light kick slide, which combos directly. What? Going directly on Adnan and then getting slapped on their way back in is Yon.
Adnan taking the round. I want to go ahead and just act as if it was an instant overhead because I had no idea. Are we gonna take it? Okay.
Yon seems so comfortable just sitting right under Dulcim. Not the most flattering view, I assume. Maybe I was looking for a heavy punch elbow anti-air.
Overhead by Yon's, keeping the pressure. Now you're gonna have to hold all this. Nice V reversal by Adnan.
And you want to stay aggressive here so that you don't lose the gray life, but Adnan is aggressive himself, takes the gray life by reading the throw.
Ooh, V reversal, back at them. It's like that. I'm gonna take it.
Look at the meter advantage for Adnan, though. Dying is really productive sometimes if you already won round 1.
Nice. Safe shoulder pressure. Ooh, counter hit.
You know, for offensive Dulcim that we know Adnan is, he's pushing himself with that second gale pretty frequently, just taking the chip.
Amazing jump by Yon.
+1 on the dash.
Oh, knowing your holes and picking your spots against this kind of Dulcim is so important right now. Oh, punish. Now is it gonna be
Adnan holding trigger to the bitter end, even against EX Thunderclap, very similar to how we saw Prophet go down against Moons. But with such a life lead to climb, I think Adnan's still making the winning play there, though. Still had like 80% life to go against Laura. It's going to be difficult. We would have needed to see a corner switch somehow. I mean, Dulcim can do that, right? Any instant or teleport. If a grounded teleport goes unpunished, that could have been good for him.
Right.
But as for now, that is the end of Adnan's tournament life. Yon moves on.
I believe
That was sent to losers, right? No, that was losers, right?
that was losers, but that was also top 8. So he's got one more round, I believe.
Yeah, that was only 2.
That was
Excuse
2.
me.
Let's check the
So
battle
maybe-
settings.
I guess I'm just surprised that we went back to the lobby because there's no way Adnan would ever switch characters.
That was
Also,
definitely 2.
Can get switched, right? Yeah, they're going back in right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see V Trigger 1 from Adnan. Adnan really did not get to use any of V Trigger 2 outside of small slide combos. One would make a difference helping zoning, adding gray life, and having a way to just slide into somebody and become +2 on block afterwards, or a little juggle and hit. That can make a difference in actually wearing the character down.
To be honest, we actually have to give a lot of credit. Agreed. We have to give a lot of credit to Yon's defense because he knows when to interrupt Adnan's pressure, also when to backdash, right? So because he did like air gale, every time he was doing his air gales, he knew to just backdash out of the pressure, reset the neutral there, and not really challenge with a button or anything.
Yeah, if you start backdashing after Gale, you force the Dulcim player to commit to slower crush counter buttons looking for the backdash. Things like heavy kicks and sweeps, forward heavy punches, and those normals are not good rushdown tools. So Dulcim basically either pushes himself out or does something unsafe to read your backdash.
I'll say I really like he did standing light kick to stuff the light kick drill. It was great.
By the way, we did see a trigger switch from Adnan, who's now on 1. This is old reliable. Most of the Sims still play it.
No. Jan is able to he's able to safely activate his V-trigger.
I think Yon maybe thought that the Thunderclap was going to reach. Yeah, flailing there. Adnan missed. Great way to punish the V skill. That's a risky play from Yon, who also could have maybe taken that into Oki, and then one more tool could have sealed it for him. So
right, it was a good decision by both. He knew that he had to go for something like that in order to come back.
Yeah, it's a round 1 kind of play.
Right. Safe pressure by Adnan. Ooh, unsafe drill.
Yeah, definitely called out instantly. That's now 2-0 is Yon on punishing drill. They have both come on hit, funnily enough. Big heavy punch whiff gets whiff punished by Adnan, sticking out crouch fierce, preserving a life lead now. Already up a round, so this switch could be very productive for preserving the set here for him.
Raw activate by Jan.
Getting warmed up on the skates.
He's gonna be getting his pressure. Oh, activation.
Yeah, even the smallest overextension getting called out by Adnan, who gives us a cool freeze frame. A little bonus on top of that win for him. I like that super cancel that doesn't quite cancel into super by the time the round has ended. That's cool. I love seeing when that happens.
Interestingly enough, I'm not even sure if the V trigger change was really what he needed. I think I think it was just taking the time.
Yeah, we didn't actually see the trigger make much. It was still more of a difference than in the previous 2 sets where V trigger 2 was used, but this that was just a complete reversal of momentum and offense. I think Adnan got some key whip punishes too against Jan swinging with fierce.
We'll be seeing if Adnan can tie it up 2-2 or if Jan can go ahead and close this out. Oh, Adnan doing safer pressure this time around. Ooh, except for that drill.
Yet that's the benefits again of Jan always moving forward, making it harder to space drills properly.
Finishing that overhead. Oh, that was so meaty.
And calls out the instant overhead attempt. That's a huge interrupt, and then immediate overhead combo for Jan. He must have thought it was counter hitting or back rise or something. Definitely could have gone with something lighter.
A difficult situation right now for Jan. Oh, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, it was the right decision too for Jan. Teleport is throwable, but it has to be within the first 3 frames, or that man is invincible, and he is safe.
Oh, crush! He knew. He opens with stand medium kick. Oh.
Even counter hit drill got challenged there. Adnan was barely safe on the drill.
Yeah, it's really important to be the aggressor here, and Jan's doing a great job, and it's going to be a stun. Let's see this Laura stun combo here.
It was actually a very standard one. Maybe even could have squeezed out a little bit more damage for a kill, but a cross-up, much in the fashion of Adnan's unblockable jump leg kick that he likes to do with floating.
That was
Jan,
very
same thing.
cheap. Jan going in. He's at tournament point right here.
Yes, it is survival point versus tournament point, and after blocking a V reversal, you feel pretty confident trying to take the tournament. Never mind that though.
Oh, a stun?
And that's looking for one hit stun, finds it with the throw, securing the kill guaranteed. I think Adnan might have been able to stun with jump medium punch too, but didn't want to not kill after the stun is the thing.
God, it's going to be Dawson wins. It's going to be 2-2. Can Jan shake this off, or is the aggro Dawson going to be taking it over Laura?
Yeah, getting more aggro by the second, by the way. I think Adnan's powering up in every sense. Probably leaning forward with perfect posture, controller, hands all warmed up. He is actually fully aggressive now. A complete reversal from the first 2 matches of the set. Could be a reverse 3-0 if that keeps up.
we're going into game 5 here. Seeing a lot more jumps by Yawn, actually.
Jumping is pretty nice against Olsen because if he does something that's a big commitment, like a big normal or even a drill, switching sides isn't the worst thing, and you're going to recover before him in a lot of cases too.
I think he meant to do EX shoulder there. Ended up getting a heavy punch shoulder. Yeah.
I'm successfully meatying Yawn after so many jump teleport setups and knockdowns. That's another one. Meaty air gale. Yawn got counter hit for like the 3rd time in the round off that same setup. And Adnan's been converting fully every time. Convert that round victory into a set victory potentially. Reverse 3-0 on the table here.
Oh, he does another meaty air gale.
Let's follow it up with a counter hit air gale, frame trapping something. Probably caught a backdash from Yawn, honestly.
This playing is so fast that Yawn is crush counter. All right, it's his.
Yawn's always going big with Fierce when something quicker with Link. Keeps the string going, counter hit over, secures the stun. Certainly a kill here for Laura. Even spins the bar to make sure. I think had to in that case. Ended up close up with the stun.
Close it without the EX, but he does.
Yeah. And so we go to final round once again. This is going to be the longest Casa bracket of our lives, and I'm here for it, bro.
I'm ready for it. That's awesome.
Yeah, we paid for our electricity all night. The generator's running.
Ooh, that overhead catches him, but he's able to V reversal, keep himself safe.
Blocking the overhead. Best way to keep yourself safe and punish the opponent. Adnan gains some ground, but is walking back now. Surprising, right? But a 4-frame interrupt is the stroke of luck that Adnan needed, and now it is all down to offense here for him.
Catching him.
Yawn cornered himself with that jump back. A big catch on the EX elbow, and no juggle after.
Nice V reversal. Oh, punishing.
Jumping over game. One more for a kill here. Not much Oki though. The dissipation and pickup off of the Gale air.
Oh my god!
Situational juggle. You know what? I think that converts on air hit and also is a frame trap too. Yaw was pressing that light punch regardless.
Oh, absolutely. He was like, I'm getting that light punch regardless of what happened. I can't. That was nutty. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Insane.
You know, if that were EX air gale, or as I'm sure Adnan and K-Money like to call it, EX Bond Rip, that might have dissipated the whole thunderclap, and I don't think that would have really been a good thing. But he could have stayed in the air for I have no idea. That's such an unreadable, scrambly situation. So it is the right thing to do to press your 3-frame.
It's nuts. Yeah, I would have pressed it anyway. I get they're probably both still shaking after that match. It was crazy.
Yeah, and it's gonna be Yawn shaking their entire fists with 3-frame light punch versus Adnan, unfortunately, shaking hands. That 4-frame light punch from Tulsa just not proving to be enough here. Speaking of, my voice is getting a little shaky. I'm nervous because we are starting the mosh pit. It's about to get loud in here. I have Liston joining us on commentary. Welcome, Liston, to the team.
Hey, what up, Liston? What's good?
I didn't even know I was in here. I'll be honest with you. It's like, what?
Yo, are you partying with us though?
I guess, that's not even what I clicked. I clicked live, and I'm like, oh, I'm in here.
Whoops. Brad has followed on the momentum that Liston has started. Accidentally starting a mosh pit's pretty difficult at an actual concert, but if you're big enough and you trip or something, it can happen. Nova Remy joining us too. We're about to have to raise our voices in here. Let's do our best to not interrupt each other. Just kidding, of course.
What? We're just gonna talk over each other. That's how this goes, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's not that hard to accidentally start a mosh pit. All it
what do you
takes is
mean?
like
You
you
just
stretch
gotta-
the wrong way.
All you
Yeah.
gotta do is start talking over people, and it all works.
I was like, what?
Yo,
I
so,
saw, listen,
When you
like it
started
was the
talking to me,
best.
I was like, what is happening?
Listen had this moment where it was just like, oh, he has the live feed up. I'm gonna go launch that, and then like I was like, does he know that the live feed is gonna take him into that channel? and then he was gone.
See, I didn't realize that was what was happened. I thought he was actually hopping in to join the mosh pit. I was like,
No.
yo, it's not top 4 yet, but we really are excited about Prophet and Metro M.
This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be dope.
yeah, best thing about the mosh pit too, if you get a little tired or sweaty, you can sneak away as a commentator, go take a bathroom break, and let your 4 friends handle it. I'm gonna do that right now. Have fun, guys.
Man, Way to dish the crowd.
No,
Okay,
I'll wash my
but
hands
yeah,
before-
let's roll with it.
I'm washing my hands before I come back from the mosh pit. Don't worry.
All right.
Has Matt ever been to a real mosh pit? Because if not, I hate to be the one to tell you, but you never leave a mosh pit during a song and then come back to the same spot. So Matt just jumped to the back of the queue. Dom has to replace his picture.
Oh, hold
You
on.
don't
Hold
get
on.
you don't get your picture back.
Look, you just canceled my bathroom break because I got to respond to that. I have been to a real mosh pit. It was a Distillers concert in Philadelphia, and I'm well familiar because the mosh pit was accidentally started when this giant dude pushed me into my best friend at the concert, and we both went flying. And we both just bumped into everybody on the way. And yeah, you know, sneaking out of it's pretty difficult. There's a lot of people that wouldn't want me to do with it. You're kind of out with people right now, Brad, but I'm gonna go now.
Go to the back of the queue in Street Fighter. Leave.
Yo, the worst mosh pit I've been in was I saw Project Revolution back in 2011. It must have been when Linkin Park brought out Take It Back Sunday and MCR. But the Bled played, and the side stage was in a parking lot, and the Bled plays, and they're like a hardcore band. And the mosh pit, the big ass circle pit, opens with me in the middle of it, and I'm just watching the songs like a 14-year-old kid, not aware of the fact that on 360 degrees around me are grown ass people swinging.
Yeah, but they know better.
I knew better after that day.
Yeah, they knew better than to hit you. You're fine.
I mean, I ended up fine.
See, I've never been in a mosh pit. What I did do was I did have floor seats to a concert, to like a metal band. I fell asleep. That's all I got. So I just had to pass out real quick.
You're the second person that I've ever met who has been able to sleep at a metal show. There will be no sleeping between Prophet and Metro M.
Oh, I mean, one of these players is going to put the other one to sleep. They're going to put them 6 feet under. They're going to hard put them to sleep.
I really want to see what Prophet is going to be doing against this Vega pressure right now. I was going to stop these longer buttons.
Yeah, and really just the abuse of this V-Skill 1, it seems to really be really good in this mid-range until he got counter-poked like that with the heavy kick there. But out the corner is Metro.
Yeah. I think that's going to be huge, too. He can't be stuck there against Gil.
I mean, if this is going to be the pace of the matchup, though, where Prophet is going to slowly walk him away and sort of chip away the whole time, ooh, just by a hair, that coral kick not quite working.
Yeah, and Metro able to get some mix.
Oh, no anti-air.
I was literally going to say that. I was like, damn, is he not going to anti-air that?
Yeah, I'm like, the thing is, though, Vega's one of those characters, he has a command grab, too, especially no claw stance. You don't want to take that mix afterwards. Exactly.
And that's pretty much what happened. He got gripped up a couple of times, but we'll see what Prophet can do to counter adjust.
Right now, Prophet has to block. Just kidding. You get command grab if you block.
Oh, he's going to try to get the stun, and he gets it.
Yeah, Prophet trying to hold up. That's going to be some good damage here. Not enough to kill. Needs one more good situation for him.
Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't like a standing reset there, but it wouldn't have led to a kill situation, so no reason quite to
Is he going to go for the mix-up, or is he going to go for the safe pressure? Oh,
yeah, the hard
overhead conversion.
Got the mix. Oh, yeah, the backdash getting him out.
Backdash, yeah.
So there goes the no anti-air again.
Oh!
That was sick.
Did you see the Illuminati protection squad there? It was Parry and the Ice. This man paid billions to have that many defensive options all at once working with him.
He was ready twice.
Yeah.
Yo, if you need to have those billions to be the Illuminati. If you were any less, you'd just be like QAnon or some other weird nonsense.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
You're getting frozen.
Yeah, I think the parry might have done way more damage than the ice, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that he was ready twice.
No, it's sick. Prophet is already hip to the jump-ins that Metro likes to do, so he's already doing preemptive cryokinesis in the air. Catch those jumps.
Yeah.
He's already like aware.
Yeah, the issue is going to be Metro M is absolutely a good enough player to become wise to that and to start playing exactly like that, changing up the air approach or reinforcing the ground approach.
Ooh,
No, that was a mistake. It had to be a mistake.
Yeah.
There's no way. Full screen. Oh, but nice air to air beating him there. Getting the activation point too. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be big damage.
Oh.
What's the setup here? Ice trap on the ground and
Setup is more damage. That's what a setup is. Like,
Yeah, that's actually it.
it's just damage.
Yeah,
like,
into the slight walk up, low forward. We don't need no stinking setups.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
when is the HD combo gonna end? Yo, stop hitting them. Like,
Yo, Gil, listen to me, man. Gil is nothing like his filthy younger brother, okay?
Oh.
Like, he's not air resetting you. He's just doing a lot of damage and letting you hit the ground like a fair and honest man, and then having the biggest damage in the game off of his low forward and EX
I was
fire.
like, yo,
retribution.
just knock him down, do some unseeable Oki. Stop hitting them. Like,
Yeah.
leave him alone. Like,
Take the hard knockdown.
Be
Knock him,
fair.
set him up for
Like-
more. Yeah. Let him guess. God damn, he just
Let
gets to
him-
die.
yeah, I know. You just get to die real quick. All right. Oh, real slow. Oh, good punish on the slide.
Welcome.
I'm surprised he didn't challenge after that because knee drops a -2.
Honestly, that V skill 1 is exactly what Vega needs right now.
Yes, yeah.
It's been working great, but like
Yeah,
Prophet
but-
still has the life lead. There's a very specific range where it's working out for him, and any farther out he eats the chip, any closer he gets counter hit.
Yeah.
That
you
trade
know,
combo is just as much damage as a regular one.
you know what though? That VCL one.
Frame from
I feel
Vega.
like it's not. Well, I'm sorry. What did you say?
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't think it's that easy to use VCL one against skill because he has slow ice ball, and then sometimes if you do it too early, you get hit anyways.
Yeah,
Oh, he
my
did it
goodness.
again!
Nick, she let
So I
go.
just confirmed now that that was
Yo.
absolutely not random, absolutely planned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely something he looks for. But it looks
He's
like when he
like,
does
where?
regular Sky High Claw, it hits him while he's flying, but EX is still projectile invincible, so it doesn't
The
trigger
way
until he lands.
on the way there, right?
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
that happens.
And then, I mean, he didn't do it on reaction either, so it's one of those things where it's like, and then if you just get up into it, you still get meatied by it and have to eat the mix. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, either I'm plus on hit or I'm plus on block.
Yeah, I'd rather be in that
Block.
situation. You
Okay.
want your opponent to be plus on block, not plus on hit, because you don't want to eat
Exactly.
that combo.
You know what I
Yeah.
realized? It's really hard to get more than one jump in on Prophet. Like he's been anti-airing clean now ever since. Oh,
that's
just-
one. That's the one for the round. Don't worry. It's a commentator's curse. Blessing.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Let's say
Or hit
that.
him with the unblockable.
Oh, he got out of the command grab, but couldn't get the good punish on it. A little
Got
bit
the
too
mask.
close.
Oh, what? I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, that killed in one hit. I think that might have been the 10% damage buff from Mask Off Vega right there.
I think so. That did a
That's-
lot.
The
Yeah,
10%
counter hit.
damage buff is his fingernails in your eye. Like that's what it is.
The fingernails are sharper than the claw. That is a fact.
Clean jumping.
Big jump in.
Clean jump
Oh,
in.
Yeah, retribution. Couldn't
yeah,
get
oh,
the
he actually,
push with the
he actually could have did a little more damage, which is funny.
Well, I mean, even that much damage for one bar is really good.
Yeah.
Especially a character like Gil, where you're like more commonly playing a mid-range like zoning style game.
You know, it's amazing how committed to the Prophet is strictly to block strings and frame traps, right? He when he walks back, you really see how slow Gil's backwalk is. He's rarely even having to shimmy just because the frame traps add up to so much damage.
Good air to air.
That was so good. That was so smart. So precious.
Yo, had to keep himself safe.
Slides.
Yo,
Oh,
air to air, trapped in the corner. Yo, he's not
Oh.
enough. It wasn't far enough away.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't far. He had so much faith in that combo, and he could lose the game off of that. And he will.
That's the first time that ended up working out for him, and Metro M's gonna tie it up 1-1. Nuts.
Yeah, I think
that's
given
so
how
tough.
one-sided game one was and how one-sided the first round and a half of this game was, we were starting to believe 2-0 real quick, but Metro M slowly brought it back, played it from behind, and has now tied it up 1-1. We're back in neutral here.
All right, Monkey trying to tie us down in reality.
Yeah, we can leave reality in just a sec, as soon as the match starts. We might have a loading screen or a character select going on here, though. Not. Just like 9 seconds. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like obviously Prophet has been a really strong Urian player, but I don't know that we've really seen him go to Urian in these tournaments since he's picked up Gil. He's really trying to make it work with this character.
I think it's
I mean-
already working for sure.
Erupts the fireball.
I mean, like Gil does have a lot of fun things to him. Obviously, a retribution.
Oh,
I think if you can make it work for you, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that V reversal does.
that was nuts.
Oh, good parry.
The V skill parry? Okay.
This is
Yo,
the meaning
hard
of retribution.
knockdown.
Gets the
Ooh,
grab.
one throw.
Overhead. Is it going to be overhead?
One more for Sun Low. Oh, he went low. There we go. That's what we like to see.
You got the trade on the standing leg kick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just one frame off from either a counter hit or a complete reversal of fortune that Metro could have ridden to a potential comeback.
Yeah, if you want to be a downer about it, but he hit the crouch light kick. That's all that matters.
No, I'm up with it now. Command grabs, 3 X's.
All right, but yeah, tired of holding it.
You're not going to get me with that many times.
And that's that Urian skill showing, get the presence of mind to go in and get the dash forward crouching fears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Vega's so annoying with that wall jump out of the corner, getting the pressure now. But yo, Prophet swinging there for a moment, just letting everything fly, a lot of jumps.
Interestingly enough, the game just slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, but it didn't slow down because Prophet's not doing anything. It slowed down because Metro M stopped doing stuff.
Yeah, he's
I-
waiting
I-
for
I
a big
think-
moment like that, right?
I just think the Metro M was kind of content with the life lead. Didn't really want to overextend.
Yeah, he was
and
like,
then-
I'm good.
Yeah. He dramatically widened it on reaction to one fireball with EX projectile immunity into VT. I love the way that Vega can spend VT later on in combos after EX moves now. So do the Vega players, of course. That character is showing out for the first time since Season 1 this season. He's been doing
Metro M.
great.
Harassing him
Yeah,
with
Metro M's doing exactly. It's what Metro M does best. Like when he just walks down like that. It's
Yeah.
such a strong. Like when you get into that pocket and you're able to do that, so good for Vega.
Oh my god,
The right just got full punished.
Yo,
I would
let's
really
go.
compliment that EX roll to get out, but he's back in the corner.
All right, got the crush. What's the mix? Stayed in front. Let's go.
Stayed in front and didn't grab. So many
Oh.
layers there.
Ooh, goes for
Went for the command grab. Did not work out. Fortunately, didn't die.
Some are looking to act. Actually, Prophet's looking to activate rather.
Oh, it didn't activate off that?
I'm sure Metro wants to activate too in the right circumstance, like to punish a fireball or
Oh,
something.
there we go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yo,
no, like
didn't watch his dome. My god.
yeah, Metro had the opportunity. He got the forward fierce. Didn't pull the trigger.
Mhm.
Yeah. He didn't know it was gonna hit.
He didn't know it was gonna hit, but he definitely needed it.
Yeah, that's where buffering comes in handy either way. But I think there's some fear of using it on block is the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Because the thing is though, if you do that, now he's gonna be in the corner.
Yep, and you don't get the offensive situation that you would otherwise get by using it on them when they're in the corner, or just the damage you'd get on hit, which is why they play VT1 mostly.
That's not the first time now that Prophet has whiffed the anti-air cryo, and Metro has kind of like waited long enough that he's not gotten to walk down and punish. Vega's walk speed is not bad, and it keeps happening in a range where he should be able to walk in and get a punish, but he's not doing it. He's not ready for it.
Ooh, jump short.
And that's something big. Like when Metro's like right on top of Prophet during the jump, Prophet doesn't try to anti. He doesn't even go for like the parry to even put the thought of like the mix in Metro's head.
Ooh, it's here. Gets the.
Goes for it. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vega shot right over Coral Kick. I'm sure Prophet was disappointed.
Ooh, the big jump!
No.
It's gonna be
Not
big.
He's a
disappointed with
goner.
this.
Give me the round.
Yeah,
Yo, Gil hurts.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
I think that's really why VT2 is used here. The damage you can add at the end of unscaled combos with just that Doom Ice of Doom.
I mean, just puts Prophet at set point now. Oh, nice buffer.
That looked pretty confirmable. Really late cancel.
Yeah,
on
it
that.
really did. I was about to ask that. Is that hit confirmable?
I'm gonna say yes because Prophet definitely just did it.
All right, super on deck for both players. They both have big damage. Oh, it missed!
That might be it.
wow.
Might be it. This might be it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off
you're
the- off the
actually
restart,
dead.
Prophet is gonna. Is that that's 3-1?
3-1.
Yes.
3-1. He's gonna go 3-1 against them. And
Yeah.
he
3-1
is
in the early mosh pit.
bracket.
Yet
Early mosh pit.
Nogaremi was right to point out that Prophet had super because on that first crouch heavy punch anti-air, a simple conversion into shoulder into super could kill, and then we saw another crouch heavy punch anti-air killing, or crouch heavy punch launch, excuse me, killing with EX. Lots of ways for that man to secure kills if you keep marching forward or jumping at him. I think that was the theme throughout the whole set. No matter what Metro M threw, Prophet could intercept and do huge damage in the process.
So Prophet takes it into the top 4. So OG and Prophet in losers semis, and Marvisto and Moons in winners final.
I'm gonna, if we can keep it personal, right? I really want to see Marvisto Moons. I want to see Marvisto Ryu versus Moons. I want to see how that.
I know you want to see that mirror match between Diego Ryu and Marvisto Ryu as well. Whose account did they play on? Who will know? I don't know.
Just a real mix-up.
We-
Marv is on Diego and vice versa.
They're both on the Kyrie costume.
Oh God.
Yeah, for sure.
For that.
They're both Diego.
This is like Among Us, and that whole household is Among Us. Like, it's sus.
Yeah.
Yo, Marvisto was in the vents though.
Versus on Moons, he's not playing a Shoto.
Yo, so real talk, I'll ask everybody while we have a second in between games. Given this top 4, I was asking in the tournament staff before we went live with the mosh pit, but who do we think of this 4 is taking it?
Oh, I actually, I like Moons. Oh, listen,
Moons.
an
That
OG
would be Moons' second win
Who's in the
overall.
top 4 right now?
It's Moons, Marvisto in winners side and winners finals, and OG and Prophet at losers semis. What
Sorry,
up, Dom?
Tom has something to say. Oh, we don't actually have to do that now. We should keep the tournament rolling.
tournament roll. We wanted to run a Beyond Frame Data trailer really quick of the homie Nell busy, but we could do it at the end.
Yeah, that's a better idea. Yeah. Cool. Can't we? Yeah, with the momentum we have right now in the mosh pit, we can't afford to go silent. As cool as our own content Beyond Frame Data featuring Nelbomb, who entered this tournament today, is not present in our top 4 or top 8, but I think this was one of the hardest brackets we've ever had in Casa.
Dude, this was jacked.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Don't even sweat it.
Yeah.
Anybody can lose to anybody today.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
for sure.
so then back to my original question then. So we got Hanny thinks that Moons is gonna take it.
I said earlier that I thought Marv was gonna take it, especially playing Ryu, because I mean Cody Ryu's not bad, Laura Ryu ain't bad. I think I don't know Gil Ryu, but I think all the matchups that Marv has just with Ryu are good, let alone if he decides to throw out his subs.
Honestly,
The problem matchup, I think, for Marvisto would actually be Prophet, who has to come all the way from losers.
I would say this much, just to answer Noguremi really quick. I think the match that we're about to see is the match of the tournament. I think this right here is deciding the fate of it.
And I said that a little bit too, where I'm like, man, if Marv makes it into winner side of grand finals, I don't think he loses.
Facts, right? They're both extremely adaptive players. That's the thing. Like, I don't see Moons losing like 6-0. You know what I mean? From like a loser's run. But we'll see. I don't know. I definitely want to give it to Moons.
It's all in the air. We gotta wait and let the players, speak for themselves and show their performance tonight, right?
God damn, I'm proud of this bracket. This bracket is wild tonight.
Yeah, now they just got to hit start. We're waiting on their cue. They're going to take us on the journey, which I'm sure will be Ryu and Cody, right?
It's gonna be Ryu and Cody. I think he's gonna lock in Ryu for the rest of the night. He's not even gonna switch. No Honda.
Mm-hmm. I mean, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the only time we would probably have Honda is if Moons pick Bison.
Oh, you think so?
That's the only time, because I think Ryu versus Cody's all right.
Yeah, they're not going to break their bro code, though. I feel it.
All right, we're gonna be jumping right into it.
Yeah, there we go. Now they're playing. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a wild match. I know Ryu has all of the tools to kind of go through and beat Cody, but once Cody starts swinging on you, it can be a little bit difficult.
I want to know if Ryu's zoning at all is gonna affect this matchup. Only because he's gonna use the pipe, and it's not gonna be. I don't know. I want to see how Marvisto approaches it.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
The
I
thing
think
about
when we've watched this matchup before, Moons has picked V skill 2 and used the back sway as a way to try to get around the fireball game.
The sway is super important in neutral, because otherwise Cody has
Oh,
no way.
damn.
But it doesn't matter at all
Oh,
because we
crap.
got Honda. My
If that
guy.
we got played entirely.
He said, no, I don't got any Honda. I'm playing Honda.
Let me fix my face. Liston is right. We're gonna see the Honda now.
There's a mouth inside the beak, guys. Don't forget.
Why would you remind me? It's cursed. It was fun to have you, Nog, but you're
It's
you're
actually
fired.
You know,
I don't have the authority to do that, but curse beaks.
It is a cursed beak.
Marv consistently picks the ugliest colors. In like
He broke the bro code.
He must be punished.
Moons is playing this extremely well. Extremely.
Yeah, really just locking down Marvista here in this corner, not allowing any of these jumps or headbutts to really, make any big difference here.
Yeah, didn't really want to contest the butt slam though.
Right. Oh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Activates just for show.
Well, that was a really good sequence.
Actually, I was gonna say even then, like all the butt slams could be beaten by the V skill, right? Or no?
I mean, it can be, but then I guess you have to worry about which version you don't want to whiff.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a headbutt bait, you give yourself a ton of gray life, and you're mad negative on whiff recovery too, as Cody.
Exactly.
Oh, but now Marv's able to lock down in this corner. Kind of the vice versa of what we saw last round where Marv was stuck.
Super
Not a good
interesting.
thing to trade with.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he just reset like
You're
3
dead.
times.
You're dead.
I was gonna say super interesting thing about his headbutts is that you can't punish them unless you stand block, and I'm not even sure if Cody can punish them.
Yeah, I mean, light headbutt's only -4.
I'm not sure if Cody has anything.
He might need EX Zonk stored for the punish.
I mean, but even then, I don't even think his jab will reach.
Maybe light kick for 5 frames.
Yes, and
No, but it's
I
only
mean,
-4.
no.
Yeah, no chance. Oh, crouch light punch, I think, is his biggest 4 frame. We'll have to see that attempted, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, even then, the only way he'll be able to special cancel that as a punish is an unsafe buffer into medium ruffian, and no one's ready to do that just without even knowing if you're going to punish it.
Yeah.
Already with the adaptation, Moon's knowing after the hands pressure, he just jumped out. He said, "I'm not even gonna deal with it."
What? Oh. I'm not even
Yo,
sure if
nice.
he meant to do that standing medium kick, but it worked out.
Oh my goodness, checking the dash. Love to see it. Big spin too. Not enough.
Still has
One
V-trigger
more.
activation though, so we can look for exactly like that.
Yeah, the rock you can't trade there. Yeah.
He could have.
He knew.
No, he didn't do anything.
I think the only thing he could have did there was cancel into super to not die from the rock.
That's it. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he committed to the combo.
And then after canceling into super, you hope Moons is feeling merciful and doesn't punish it. Maybe teabags a little and then misses the window. Yo, did Honda lose his shell? Is that the flesh-colored Kappa costume? Like, what? This is really nasty.
I
We
told
gotta
you,
stop
like,
talking about
Marv
it.
has a
This is
talent
really, this is really nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
picking
Yeah.
the ugliest costumes and colors ever.
If you guys stopped talking about it, he probably would change his game a little bit.
I don't believe that for a goddamn second.
Nah, that's just what he does, man. He's like, you don't like this costume?
Punish.
Like, or
I'll keep note of that. Add it to the list.
Yeah, he's trying to tilt you before you can even play him.
Yep.
I know punish on hammer. Far, too far.
I think Moons maybe got privy to some of the crouch heavy punch that Marvisa's sticking out, looking for whiff punishes,
yeah.
but not getting them at all so far.
I mean,
Marv has a
Moon
really good sense
has
of Moon's fireball game. He keeps getting either the V skill or the EX headbutts through the fireballs. Moon's just consistently throwing 2 or 3 in a row.
All right, but activation here. Caught him trying to leave the situation, but ooh, big crush.
It's great to go low with Cody there. You can get a counter hit combo if it counter hits, or swing with VT.
Wow.
Yo, in the lockup.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the cheeky reset.
To be honest, I thought he was too far for it, but I guess not.
Yo, listen, was that pun intended on cheeky reset? Because I saw some cheeks on Cody's face.
It actually was intended.
Good. Gotta point it out because I think it flew over a couple heads.
all flesh colored and all.
Oh.
Normally, you gotta pay a subscription to get that kind of action on the internet.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe to Damn It Dom, by the way, if you missed out on any of the gifted subs earlier.
I mean,
Don't wanna
Honda's
rush you.
OnlyFans is free just for today. Like,
Yeah. Put the hay on them, or whatever that Whatever
know
that
what
cloth
that is. That straw.
The straw,
That's,
yeah.
that's what's up with the costume. This is an in-progress costume shot just for the OnlyFans. That's why the beak is open.
Right.
God.
DIY cosplay from Honda. He's changed careers after so many years of sumo not going well.
See the wine bottle on it.
Reversal.
Yeah. About to pour the sake on Cody with that
no.
raw hand into super. Very situational buffer. You can cancel it as an OS from that range, and you will only get the super when you want to. You get 3 hits to confirm with it too. It's so smart to see that tool used raw from Marvisto.
Honda wins.
Yeah, just really good spacing control there, knowing that heavy hands is -2 on block, and that Moons is going to try to take his turn. He was just already there to be like, okay, I'll just delay my mash here so that I can catch you trying to push your button and get this big damage.
Exactly right. Like by the time your safe check attempt has whiffed, my hands will be slapping you 1,000 times.
100
Really?
times, please.
Oh, is it 100 hand slap or 1,000?
It's 100 hands.
Yeah, no, he's not a Naruto character.
Ah, right. 8 palms, 64 trigrams, 1,000 needles, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Matt showing his anime cred.
Don't
here.
test them.
Fresh out of playing Grand Blue today, you know I got the anime cred ready.
Oh my goodness, the
my
rock
card.
is still there.
The rock lingers.
Aw, good EX headbutt.
Yo, butt slam read in the air,
Giving up
bro.
the ass.
Oh my goodness, a lot of damage stacking up.
Really illustrating how slow regular butt slam is. Cody gets to whiff his medium kick, still recover and block it safely.
Oh, what? I'm surprised he didn't side switch there to put Honda in the corner, but that's okay. Decided to opt for the frame trap instead.
I think he didn't want to jump over it. I think he was afraid of like autocorrect EX headbutt or
Yeah,
something like that.
headbutt anti-air
Oh,
would
okay.
kill him,
Okay.
even at this range. Yeah,
Oh,
so with regular
wow.
headbutt, light headbutt, that was so hard to contest, man. The chip was adding up itself, but taking them on hit is a whole nother story.
Oh, there's so much more damage on hit. You never want to get hit. Plus, Honda just gets to, start keeping you out again. Nice anti-air headbutt here, pushing to the corner, but check on the dash again for Moons.
You know, the cool thing about Honda headbutts too, they all leave the opponent full screen. If this man gets V-Skill 2, suddenly he's the most damaging character in the game. Like, Laura after stun is like, damn, Honda, chill.
EX song.
And Laura's damage, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Hammer a little too far to confirm off that crush counter.
Yeah, would have had to go into V-Skill, and you don't want that whiffing.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Ripping him up again.
That is
He
mad
walked
far. Every time
forward.
I see it, it's mad far. Every time I see
Well,
it,
he
it's always
walked
too
forward just a little bit that time after the activation. He's really good at cheating just a little bit of extra range.
Ooh, that's gonna be it.
You want to command grab me, huh?
For this round, yeah. There's a game mechanic that allows him to cheat and get more range out of command grab. That Kara grab with heavy kick, you see him lift that leg up, and
Yeah.
suddenly he gets a little bit more range. I don't even think Marviso uses it. He uses it for
No,
hands.
he uses it for hands. You saw it right there. You can also do it
It's
for
gonna be-
headbutt and
yeah.
stuff. Yo,
Is he gonna
another
go
one.
for? Is he gonna go for another command grab?
Yo, the cheese. Yo, he's just gonna keep the plus
Five.
frames.
Yep.
Ooh, and just like that, Marvisto is gonna take it over Moon 3-1?
2. No, it's only 2-1.
No,
right now.
2-1.
2-1?
That was
Yeah.
listen. We want to talk about the cheeks being on him, but he did piss on the fence right there. So that's all I'm saying. The perfect was there, guys.
This OnlyFans has all the content, man. Everything you,
Everything
could
you
ever
ever
want.
need.
I'm waiting for somebody to leak it on Reddit, frankly.
Ah, yeah. Okay, good. That makes
You know, I do know a guy. I can work this out.
yeah. Friends with Super Joe Monday.
I want to see more tornadoes out of Moon. Just like we need to keep Honda.
Yeah, that's that control. Like Honda without meter has a lot difficult time. A lot difficult time.
Ooh.
Words.
Yeah.
Jump in by
unfortunately,
Marvisto.
You know what it
Well,
is
that's
though?
the tough thing is like he's playing the tornado game, but Marv has done a really great job of making modifications to his plan around Moons. We saw when he didn't have meter, it was great jumps, and now when he does, it's the EX headbutt.
Yep.
Nope.
I mean, the thing what Marv is doing is like, yeah, he's taking a couple of anti-airs, but every single time he gets anti-aired, he gets a little closer, so then you can't throw a fireball. You don't have the frame advantage.
Nice
Oh,
combo.
confirm
yeah.
off the overhead. Okay.
Yo,
That's
I can't
the
believe
okey-doke.
it is such a damaging confirm that I'm actually shocked Marvisto got hit. Maybe not playing Moons as much as Diego these days? Or maybe Moons doesn't go for it often though.
Clean jump.
Another, and like
So
that's
he
what I was
needs to-
speaking
so,
to. Is
like-
like you play the fireball game, but Marvisto's fireball game is impeccable, and a part of that is being able to play around and recognize other people's. Like it's a universal skill.
You need to play it though. Like you need to put the obstacle there, just so that there's something there for Honda to deal with. Like even if they both know, it still needs to like exist. Wow.
That's a link. That's a link.
Wow.
That far too.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, it hits like
who is
really
this guy?
far.
Who is this guy? This is awesome. That was sick.
That's +8 medium kick on regular hit into an A-frame super. It is perfect. It's such a reliable way for Cody to close it out in the rare chance that he has all of his meter. I think the meter was there though.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 because the meter was there from the tornado presence that all of you have been recommending on commentary. Moon's built so much meter that last round.
You need to throw it. Like going back to kind of even Street Fighter 2, you need to put fireballs on the screen for this character.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, Honda has problems against projectiles.
Right, exactly. Even if Marvisto knows to jump it, you still gotta throw it. Like,
Yeah, like
that's what makes it
I mean,
annoying.
don't get me wrong, your play around fireballs could be good because you use a fireball character, but if you're using a character that has problems against it, you're still gonna have to run into those obstacles. Those issues.
Yeah, but right now he's trying to just toss those obstacles out of his way with the way that he's gripping up Moons, stacking some damage as well.
Yo,
Yeah,
dash in,
Marvisto
dash
definitely
out.
killed.
Marvisto for a second there thought he was still playing Ryu. Dash out, dash in shimmies into frame traps for buttons. We saw that represented from him on his Ryu all night.
I know
Yeah.
he's like, what? I only have the 20 frame dash. It's cool. I got
Grab
20
it, keep him in the corner
25 frame backdash.
into a combo. Another throw for the stun.
Damn.
Moons came back.
It's
with
not
the
gonna kill.
fire.
It's not gonna kill. It's not gonna
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, it's gonna
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's gonna kill though. Like remember,
Every time.
guys.
Every
He had
time.
bars, it was 100%.
Yeah.
He's
Yo,
like, is it gonna kill?
Science took charge on that one, but that was a one-hit stun.
You
from
got a
throw.
tornado. Grab.
Becoming the projectile is just as valid as Cody, though. You got that plus
That's-
frame right after.
That's what I
Yeah,
was gonna
see,
say.
let
I
him
like
let
the
him waste
idea
the
of-
meter.
I like the idea of tornado into the EX zonk. I agree because it's the double tornadoes has been the thing, and what we're seeing is he's throwing a tornado and then throwing out a button to check. That's the adjustment he's making against Marvisto.
So it's okay. So here's the theory, right? It's okay that he EXs through it because you want him to waste a meter. Well, just keep throwing that shit. Just keep Ooh, excuse my language. Keep chucking that on the screen. Just, you know what I mean? Like, give him an obstacle. Like, turn it into Galaga. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it there.
Yeah, right. There's tornado. We see it meaty right after the EX zonk knockdown pretty frequently now.
Basically-
The chip is added up.
Interestingly
Meter
enough,
building.
it turns into Guile. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just turns into Guile.
One
His
more.
next hit.
Oh my goodness, the throws.
It's medium kick. Yo, look at the cuff, the tuck on Cody's pants right there. That's her medium kick being pressed and hitting the pink flesh from Marvisto's Honda over and over again.
I love the
That-
strategy. Love the strategy.
You know, just
Nasty.
slapping
Nasty.
the pink
I
flash
love the
over and
strategy.
over.
I cannot believe his folded jean ends right there where the feet come through just turn pink by the end. That's crazy.
It's all the body paint. It's an in-progress cosplay.
Actually, just,
Yeah.
I think Moon. It was a lot of adaptation on both parts. But Moon's noticed. He's like, you know what? I'm not chucking enough. If I start chucking, I'll change it up.
Yeah, it is great that you picked up that conversation literally just as Moons had the same realization and won that last round, throwing probably 40 fireballs, meaty
I was
or
like-
just a projectile.
If he no, because that's what I would do. I was sitting there in that position too. I'm like, damn, this is really hard. I'm like, what would I do?
Yeah, and the answer is low risk, medium reward if it adds up. Fireball over and over again.
At one point, it was scary because like, I didn't know if Marvisto was gonna super through it because he had like a whole stick like ready. But yeah, we have Marvisto staying on. Oh no, we have OG on versus Profit next.
It's very rare that you see the Honda player super on reactions through a projectile because they usually have the EX headbutt for armoring through. 'cause
Right.
They
So
have that
why
on
waste?
charge,
Yeah.
but yeah, they
Exactly.
want to do that real fast.
Okay, cool.
I mean, Honda has a lot of good special moves though, like EX butt stomp, EX headbutt,
yeah,
EX command grab.
there's no reason for him to super.
I mean, unless
Mm.
it's gonna kill, or you just want the life lead, I feel like those moves are so much better.
Yeah, at high level, I only see it used to kill, usually with VT1 backing it up to make sure that you get obscene damage. Yeah, and Moon's also, because of the presence of Fireball Game, was also able to guarantee that we didn't see any V-Skill 2 level ups from Honda, which
Yeah.
make him such a better character as soon as he gets it, not just for damage, but for cancelability on all of his uncancelable normals, which have the most range.
Yeah, that's a really good observation because like it really not only does he lose that buffer, but like it makes certain normals that get better because of V-Skill, like standing roundhouse, that long
Yep.
ass standing roundhouse. What is
Yeah,
that, standing roundhouse? Or is that forward roundhouse?
I think forward, but it is one of the best buttons in the game, straight
Yeah,
up.
like, and it's a crush counter also. So then that goes from probably something that's not really gonna give you that much reward to like you get like maximum reward. And you saw how he was sneaking in EX command grabs too on those plus frames.
Yeah,
So he has the option to take the damage from that buffer or just to reset damage.
yeah, exactly. And it is entirely on Moons to use V reversal to deny the EX hand plus frame situation, which leads to so much either way for Honda. And you said it was like maximum damage. Honda literally screams maximum when he does V skill 2 EX hands. Like you know that shit's gonna be optimal. It's gonna hurt.
Honestly, for this one coming up, I want to see how Jan deals with the zoning pressure from Prophet.
It's
I mean, it could
that's the right word to use, Sion. I think zoning pressure is exactly it because Ice Ball is so perfectly slow for Gil to sneak in and get a strike throw mix up game started.
Yeah. It's diet guile.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but right now,
Oh,
OG
wow.
Yan finally found his way to sneak in here, trying to get some pressure started. EX coming out strong, gets a counter hit, reset. Let's go.
Oh, just shy of stun. Wasn't ready for the up back. And just like that, this is going to be the V-trigger activation for Prophet. Okay, just sends him full screen, sets up the ice.
Aura has a chance to activate.
no.
Raw activation.
Yeah, the EX Fireball clipping on the knees was a little
That-
rough.
That felt like a Hail Mary that like connected in Madden or something. Like somehow those two characters collided across the screen.
OG on in a great
Ooh,
spot.
I like
Left,
this.
right,
Ooh! Oh my god, I got hit. Oh my god.
zippity doodah.
I didn't get hit, but I definitely got confused.
Bro,
That was
I got mixed.
definitely a variation of that season 1 Mike Ross mix-up, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I like the throwback.
right.
You know,
And
I
also,
love
if there were a backdash, it would get caught there too, or a jump or something.
I love Prophet's use of crouching medium kick in this matchup, finding all these spots to stick it in OG On's gaps and blow up some of these frame traps in weirder spacing. But still problematically stuck in the corner. Great backdash.
Wow, great backdash by Prophet.
You
Now
know,
now it's his turn to play.
Oh,
He'll
good
just-
backpack on the mix. He didn't want to take the mix.
Yeah, he held it pretty calm there. Got the reset too. Not enough to confirm. Needs one more.
Didn't
Rip.
take that first game. But you know what though? Interesting enough, like Prophet, his usage of buttons was like great during the first half of that round. Like he had like a half-life lead
Yeah.
in the early part of the match, and then as soon as he got to the corner, though, Yawn managed to do what Laura does.
Do it. Yeah, I was just gonna say, run the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jan hit one jump over one of the buttons, and then it was just kind of lights out there for Prophet.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm-
we've seen Prophet able to extend the zoning game a little bit longer than normal by using EXD to go to the other side, but I don't think there were any successes there.
I mean,
Interestingly
it's
enough,
tough.
to
She's
touch
a
upon-
mosquito, man. Like, she gets on you and then she just stays, just drinks your blood.
I mean, it's a classic grab.
Now remember-
character thing. You
remember
use your
though.
life bar as currency to get in.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Ooh, that elbow's a mistake.
Yeah, the lightest punish ever, though, from Laura, so don't worry about it.
Okay, it's okay.
I mean, it doesn't look okay now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's turn.
Yeah, getting gripped back and forth here. Can't V reversal. Got to hold the pressure. Missed the meaty shoulder, but that works out anyway.
Oh, and converting off the EXD, too.
But had to use all the V reversals. Prophet doesn't have V trigger here. Finds a punish this
Oh,
time.
this is good.
The importance of optimization on display.
Ooh,
Optimize the
V-trigger.
DLP, too.
Ooh,
Yo,
Like
my
that,
goodness.
Laura.
Yeah, the auto whiff punish there, right? He swayed back with the fireball and then it came out and immediately whiff punished.
If
You don't
if
see that
Coral
really
Kick
frequently
had
for her.
longer toenails, that would have connected.
It's one of those
Yeah,
whip punishes
Yuri
that was
and
like,
Danny
stuck
Mean
like
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, try to get a
Oh,
parry.
wow.
Couldn't get the full punish though.
You know what's funny? That parry's called blocking, and it's just clearly the opposite.
It makes 0 sense.
Yeah.
Alright, gripped up
just
one
like
time.
that. That's the game though. Like that's all it really takes. Catching the back da- the
Oh,
back
good
jump,
block.
rather,
Good
with
block
the
by
Rex
Prophet.
elbow.
Hard
Yo,
overhead.
watch your
set up
dome, you're
just like
dead.
that.
Was
I
that
think
all
that-
Pearson?
all of
The whole
that, all of
combo?
that is
That
the
was like
reason
all
to play this
overhead.
character. It's like the
His stick is
reason to play
broken.
this character to do this.
So the overhead in Retribution is a hard knockdown, right?
Yes.
That enables that entire real-life 50-50 full confirmable high-low mix-up, and he can also do side switches that work so long as the player doesn't move.
Oh, here we go. Retribution.
Big
Oh my
damage,
goodness,
standing
he's
short
just
hit confirm.
stomping.
Ooh,
Alright,
you
activation.
just
Prophet trying
need
to
like
get
standing
something.
medium kick.
Yo, he's
Oh,
through.
no.
Yeah, Jan sniffed out the speedrun attempt there from Prophet. Not a one-hit stun situation today. Now Jan is working on a potential comeback situation, finds a crush counter to keep it going. Meaty situation, 50-50 gets blocked.
Alright, V-reverse adjusted,
V-reversal,
building
yep.
space for himself. One more touch. Nice tech on the delay.
Backing off here still feels bad though. She's got those.
I like it. I like it.
fireballs. She's gonna walk you all the way back
Prophet
to the
slowing the
corner.
game down.
V-Skill
Prophet
dash,
slowing
look
the
out
game
for
down.
it. It's coming. V-Skill
Oh, got
overhead.
gripped on the overhead. One more touch. She got grip. Needs one more. There was the EX just to get something.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my god! Wait, whoa, 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 whoa!
Yes, man!
Are
Oh
you
my god!
serious?
Yo, my god.
Alright,
1025, baby!
so
Guys,
here's what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened, alright?
Guys, play
He
by the
reached
play.
Thunderclap.
into the hitbox, and his hurtbox hit first.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. The thunderclap was hitting, but because his fireball hit her, it disappeared.
Exactly. So all he needed to do was nick her once, and that was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's incredible.
yo.
Wow.
I
And
thought
these
that was a
counter
counter
pokes
combo.
through the gap so good.
Yeah, that's a 5-frame crouch medium punch from Gil, right?
Is it fire?
One of the best things you can use to quickly interrupt a string for a lot of reward.
I mean, the only thing about it, isn't it like, was it like -1 or -2 on block or something like that?
Yeah,
But it is 5 frames. It is 5
Yeah.
frames.
yeah. You use it
see
kind of
that?
like a.
All right, let's see the mix-up rate.
Ogeon wholesale walked Prophet to the corner with micro walk standing strong, just like 7 times in a row.
How much
Yeah.
gray life? I have to look at that again. I want to see how much gray life he had.
That was a
look the
whole
way-
lot of gray life.
Oh, using standing medium kick to just stuff any dash in. That was really good.
You know, there was a lot of a debate in the Gil community about how hit confirmable crouch medium kick was on its own, but Prophet's game plan doesn't rely on it whatsoever. In fact, it barely even uses it. It's more so crouch medium into EX Fireball from the range that it will combo.
Ooh,
Nice
jabbing.
tech on the dash forward. You can see activation forward, pushing to the corner with the big combo.
That reminds me of Nikali. 3-frame wake up, still into a fierce launcher. One-hit stun situation has arrived. Oh, and it
Ooh,
comes
the
with a
shimmy.
walk back crouch medium punch, max meter build, Prophet optimizing every step of the way onto the point that will take us to a 2-1 lead, regardless of what happens. Super important round here.
Ogeon's got tons of bar here though. Prophet can't really
Good
throw
interruption.
fireballs haphazardly.
Ooh, good punish on the
Punish.
sweet.
How many times did her neck just snap?
Like
Three.
Too many. Too many.
How dead is she?
She has one neck. It cracked 3 times. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was just an adjustment, and she didn't die from it. All right.
That better have felt really good, otherwise she's dead.
what kind of adjustment is
The
that? Her life
Illuminati
all went
health
down.
plan.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Daza did a ton of damage for that one hit, trying to mix him up again
Every time-
with
every
the,
time I
the
see
heavy
that.
shoulder.
He just V-reversaled on the other side. After blocking on the opposite side. Really great awareness and defense from Prophet, who survives and has a meter lead to work with, and can use it to confirm into super.
I think
Caught
this is
me
the
off
first time we've
mid-sentence.
seen this super tonight.
Yeah.
It's the
And
first time it's landed.
the first chance that it would be a good thing to use to instantly have it ready. Crouch medium kick, fireball super, like he's playing a Shoto. Gil shrugs. I think this diet Guile is working out real well. Gil looking jacked. Real toned right now.
It's a diet Guile, but this is looking like Guile enriched. This is like Guile enriched.
Yeah. You see the sunlight hitting him too, somehow through the training room. There's a window in here somewhere.
It opens just for Gil.
Yeah.
Oh God. And this is the thing, Spaceboy remarked in the chat earlier too, he joked, he was like, OG-Yon's overheads are unblockable. And so commonly we see OG-Yon getting away with the overheads raw, but Prophet wise to them and punishing them.
Full punishing, right?
It's really tough.
Yeah, he's only gotten hit by one or two of them.
Yeah.
But through the course of the set now, like at the end, like that punish is big.
Yeah, like I mean, especially since he's on set point.
Sweeping under the thunderclap is such a common strategy, but Laura is blocking that
what's
one
crazy?
once sniffed
That
out.
that has been around for 5 years now, and it's still strong.
Sweeping under the
certain
thunderclap.
50-50s. I think he means that right?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. That's
Oh, yeah.
been around forever, and that's always going to be powerful.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
very low risk to just switch sides and meet either way.
And then having command grab as another
Exactly.
option as well.
Yep, it's basically a 25-25-25 mix-up.
Oh my God, that was a whiff punish with crouching fears. Big damage for Prophet.
Oh,
Set that up.
yo,
Why
did-
you
did he
counter
push-
poking?
What full screen? Why'd he kick there?
She hates ice.
did
She
it-
wants to fight the ice.
Yeah, I think OG-Yon specifically wanted to trigger it so that he didn't have to deal with any mix-up.
That's the
But
combo.
y'all
okay.
couldn't get anything more?
That was gonna be it for Prophet too.
Can't she trigger it with like a standing around us without getting frozen?
Maybe.
I
Maybe
don't
that's what they
Think so?
Maybe standing like kick.
You can definitely do that against Nikali's V-skill too. It'd be interesting to see it against Gil V-trigger too.
Right now, Prophet is sitting on his entire win.
Very patient.
Yeah, and Prophet has done a good job of having answers for most of OG-Yon's approaches here, just not letting him get close, not letting him get the mix that he wants.
You know,
And
Yon-
like,
Yon-
Connection of the
getting-
medium elbow attempt there.
He's
Great
checking a
punish.
lot of these dashes. He's checking a lot of these dashes with Thunder Jolt.
That is risk reward right there. With that fire on them, Prophet goes straight into the buffer, gets the Retribution launcher, takes the opponent all the way to the corner
Just
where there
like
were
that.
no options left. We have now entered the timeline. The Illuminati is the most powerful organization in the Casa, moving into losers finals now.
I mean, can the Illuminati beat Long Island?
Yeah.
That's the
And
question,
they're-
right?
and they're-
That's the question.
And their famous mantra, STD.
Yeah.
Yo, we know there's gonna be some Long Island spirit bombs in the chat. I'm always ready for a Long
Somebody
Island
hit the
spirit
chat
bomb.
up. I want to see it.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I got you. Hold on. What is it?
Damn, and Yon was my big fave to win. Oh, dude, we got favorites to win the tournament.
You know, those of us that have stuck around since the Capcom Fighters host earlier in the day have slowly witnessed Casa evolve into its true form here with the copy pasta in the chat.
Oh, quite
230
literally,
people being exposed right now to Long Island's true nature.
quite literally, since they showed up, they've seen some of the craziest matches that have been happening on stream. So, hope you guys have been enjoying so far.
Yeah, that was another 3-2 set there. I think it's our third or fourth 3-2 in like 5 sets in top 8.
You guys have seen a top 8 Ryu. You guys have seen the craziest Cody versus Honda match. You guys have seen the rush down Dawson. What do you guys want?
And the world's ugliest Honda.
God, we had to bring it back
we
up.
we might see that Honda next. Do we think Marv brings the Honda out against the Gil, or do we anticipate Ryu Gil? Because we had figured it was going to be Ryu the whole way through top 8, even through the whole tournament. And then the
I think-
second we were
Okay.
all in on that notion, he
Ryu.
brought out the Honda.
I think it's,
Yeah.
to be honest, I think it's Ryu. That's my honest opinion. I think it's gonna be Ryu.
I mean, he just had a a hard time getting over Cody's fireballs. What is he gonna do against Gil?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's quite. That's actually listening kind of beat me to it. That's like word for word what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and
I do
a
hear.
lot of Honda's answers are built only for faster lawn recovery fireballs. Nothing quite like Gil's ice ball, which he can shoot from further out and then follow in and be blocking or stopping. Just walking with it is very powerful because if Honda does EX headbutt to bust through it, you're just gonna block it and punish it if it's ice ball.
Yeah.
I want to see him bust out all the tools Ryu has to get around this fireball, or if he's gonna even compete in the fireball war himself, he might even see a fireball war happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think so. I think there's a lot of pride in who can maintain a better fireball game, and
there's
if
a
you're
lot of
Ryu-
ego in it for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Like that's almost the reason you see fireball games played in Street Fighter V. Like I saw your fireball war with Space Boys, Hanny, and it was like a good 35 seconds.
I think
But
if
in the back of
anybody-
my mind, I'm like, yo, someone could definitely go in right now.
if you watch me and Spaceboy go at it, we are 100% zoning. We are 100% trying to win that war.
Like finally someone with the honor to make the zoning war happen and make it interesting. And it's
Oh,
like
that
it's
was-
really tight the whole way.
That is a good long set. That is a good set.
Honda.
Oh shit. Never
How
mind.
many times could we be wrong about Marvisto tonight?
Well,
He saw the
he-
Mascherino, that's it.
I think he
Speaking
just
about
waited for
Mascherino,
us.
we got Furby in the chat.
Oh, what up, Furby?
Yo, he just waited for top 4 to happen for the mosh pit to get going. He's like, all right, I'm gonna throw everybody for a loop. Let's just get Honda in here. The rest of the
It's like, you know what my favorite thing is? When I get 5 commentators all to say that my costume choices are sus.
Yo, this Mr. Krabs costume is kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Mr. Who said that? Get out the chat. That's
So this-
No, he's Mr. Krabs and he likes money. That's why he pulled it out for top 4 when the Mascherino broke 400.
Speaking of money, check out the match Reno.
Yeah, always with the plug.
Right now, Prophet is making Marvisto hold this pressure, hold that stand medium kicks.
All right, but activation, nice
Oh, he
back
actually
dash.
went
Let's get
with the
away.
Honda pick. Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how.
upset.
I don't know. You know what? He is actually the best Honda in the East Coast. So
I mean, to be honest with you, like, this might be a terrible matchup for you, anyways. Because if you think about it, though, he has a parry. It's gonna, like, you know, he's gonna get triggered every single time Ryu fires a fireball.
Yeah.
also, like, what kind of comeback does Ryu like have? Like, if he's down, how is he gonna come back? Really?
Yeah,
If
I guess
it-
there's something to be said that like it's a very similar matchup. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it backwards. Ignore me.
Okay.
Like, if Gil is in the lead, I don't know what Ryu's gonna do. To
also,
be
Gil's
100%
trigger is
honest.
going to be more explosive with trigger, which is a nice late game factor. So whoever gets that trigger first from absorbing the other's fireballs is probably going to win. So you're discouraged from the thing that defines Ryu and only partially defines Gil.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, with Honda, he can kind of do his own thing. Of course, also very explosive with all of Honda's damage, but you kind of have to work your way in, right? That's the
He might explode
trade.
right now. Yep, that's the low. Full conversion. This is going to kill.
You might be.
Oh!
Dead. You're dead.
Oh my god. It's always the last hit. Prophet squeezes out every bit of the life bar.
Damn, this is looking rough. Like, I don't.
Yeah, that's a real top.
Hey, I also called this, by the way, looking rough, at least on first sight. I said, Marvisto has to look out for Prophet coming all the way from losers. We have arrived. Gil has arrived. And it was certainly 2 rounds straight right there.
Yeah, but Marvisto believing in himself here, rocking it out with the Honda, not going back.
Yeah. And you know what?
Yeah,
you know what?
I
Just-
guess the
I would
damage
stick
output
with
in
it.
the mix-up option.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
the command grab. Like.
Yeah, Gil definitely suffers in the corner. That's why his V reversal sends the opponent full screen to get as far away from the corner as possible. So we saw it used there from Prophet. Marvisto knows to block it.
That's a good use.
Oh
of
my
right there.
goodness,
That was sick.
Grounded. Trying to keep the pressure going. Yo, my goodness, fake the
Ooh.
tech.
Right outside of throw range.
Yeah, trying to catch like a light punch being pushed.
Yeah, a lot of.
Oh, he thought
offensive
a quick rise was
Maurice's
gonna
side.
happen.
Yeah.
But no quick rise from Prophet.
I like the V reversal just get rid of the ice, right?
Mm.
But saw that the lariat hit a little bit too late there, and he could get the punish.
Yeah, slight miscalculation on our profit side.
Yeah, really important to have the ice ball come after the shoulder.
Wow, good EX headbutt. This is man, I'm frustrated.
Oh, he could have punished that. Just a little
One
bit
hit
late on.
boost is here. First thing we saw was heavy kick cancel. Wow, what a heavy punch with punish.
Yeah, that's not a usual thing to get to at that range.
Did you see how excited Marvista was to get V-reversaled, sent full screen, and then instantly V-skill 2? Had a plan even for that situation?
Yeah.
But
Right now he has a
still
plan
ate
to
the
get
ice
this
ball.
corner.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. I was thinking about this earlier because the Kara leg into hands hasn't been really working out, but he's
Two
gonna need to
offensive
start to
moves.
represent the command grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, just he like Marv also did a great job not letting Prophet
Oh my
activate
God,
off
wow.
of the EX Fireball by V reversing it, but it happens anyway. And look at this damage, already costing Marv about half
But he
of his
has,
remaining life.
he does have him. He does have meter to EX headbutt through anything. You know, it's still up to Prophet to get in. Really, it's still up.
Yeah,
but
he
he
saw
just
that
that
dash
forward
there.
after that down medium punch.
Yeah, Marvista caught Gil right in the knees with that one. Simply said, that's the stop sign. It's the universal gesture, and that's exactly what it did there.
Yeah, I mean, Prophet's win condition was a really slim thing there. Like, without even any EX meter to try to set something up for himself, like, well, like, what do you even do if you try to throw a regular fireball? You're eating an EX headbutt for game. You need to, like, he did what he had to do, which is try to threaten it around and neutral enough, and then hope he catches him asleep at the wheel to get a dash in and start another sequence. But as long as Marv doesn't fall asleep at the wheel, like, there's really nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah. I mean, when I think about this matchup, like, on paper, it should be hard for Honda, the Fireball War.
Yeah,
then
only
they-
one knockdown.
Good jump by Marv.
Yeah,
Good
but
jump by
the-
Marv.
But then the risk versus reward is in Honda's favor.
Right.
Yeah,
So
one
it's
jump, you
weird,
get
it's
so
weird.
much.
Now that we have V-trigger, though, anything could lead to retribution. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
I mean, risk versus reward is definitely in Gil's favor now.
Oh,
Oh no,
that was a miss.
But, oh,
Yeah.
couldn't get the
God.
confirm.
Wow. What's happening?
That's
Yo,
tough.
spaghetti
You
all
know
over
what?
the
If
floor.
Marv can activate, he's looking to activate right now. If he can activate,
Ooh.
I don't know if
that's
they
it.
count.
That's it.
He's looking at round number 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he did get counter hit doing something, so the thought was there. Now's the time to act and activate. Didn't happen.
Prophet going on offense now. Smells blood.
Yeah, absolutely. About to say the same thing. He's locking down Marv in the corner,
Wow.
gripping him up one time. What's the mix afterwards? Just keeping light pressure.
He smells the blood, and we see it. That combo did 50%.
Yeah, trying
finds
his
the
honestly, it's
anti-air.
just trying his hardest to get out of that corner right now.
The corner has already done its work. That almost, he was looking
Yeah,
for
like-
a special link combo there.
Work
All
done
right,
here
toss him
already.
back. Oh my goodness, the trade. This
That's
can
huge.
really be good start here, but the one V reversal from Prophet after the hands, and it's all back to mid screen here.
Yeah, not trying to take any of that pressure.
Just like that, Prophet is gonna go up. It's gonna be 2-1.
And I'm not saying that overhead is quick, but the animation is deceptive.
Not only
Yeah,
that,
he
but it's
only
actually
changes
it's
his
long,
elbow
right?
angle. Yeah,
Far. That hits mad
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Mad far.
it does
And then,
that so
like-
you can always push them into the ice too.
Mm-hmm. It's like he doesn't actually do the overhead until he steps,
Exactly.
and all that happens at the same time. I wonder what the startup is. Is it like 26 or something like that? What is it?
I think it's exactly 26. But we also see Prophet like to walk back and go low, or just establish low early, like we see here. Even buffering crouch leg kicks, right? All of those things also hit into ice for a full combo afterwards.
And he represented throw a lot in that round too, where he landed that overhead too. So there's a lot to
Yeah.
be worried about in the way that Prophet was, utilizing sort of level 1 mix-ups.
Mhm.
Good use of the EX headbutt.
Good
to
use
get
of
through that
EX headbutt.
fireball. Yep. That forward roundoff was so
Evaded.
close. It was -5. I'm not sure if Prophet knew that.
He had already set his mind to activating, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god, he did it to any button he was gonna do that. But he shouldn't have wasted it, to be honest, because now this is gonna be gonna have
Oh,
to
you're about to
jump.
lose it. Oh, he doesn't get the final charge out of the V-trigger.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to.
Does have good corner
Honestly,
control.
this
He
is
did
okay.
wanna-
This
Yeah.
is okay for Prophet. This is really okay.
All right, but the activation here, it's going to get a good chip with these hands, just a little bit. Goes full screen, can't punish it. Still can't punish it.
Blocking! Oh!
Did a parry there?
Yeah, it was parry. That's what I meant to say about blocking. It was low
Yeah.
parry too.
I was like, there was no blocking.
V-scaping is called blocking. It's okay. It all checks out.
There was no, I got so confused. I'm like, he did.
I know.
Funny too, the tool that was used was the unblockable tool. Either way, parry and blocking will lose.
There was
He
definitely
punishes
not ever
Gil
going to
for
be any
both of
blocking
his
there.
blocks.
Yeah.
0 blocking in that situation.
I was trying to call out the jump. Try to call out Marviso's jump.
Has that fire
Yeah,
charge. I
yes.
mean, even if you wait here, like, just the gray life accumulating is still good for you. Gonna be able to get even more gray life? Okay, cashing it out. No!
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
but gets
Oh,
the
no.
reset anyway. This is even better
Ow.
for him here. But he drops the combo again.
No, it was all
what
just
a-
a very strange setup.
That
No,
was a
he's dropping the
oh, that-
combos.
what is going on? Oh my.
That was an unfortunate drop, but
That was
cleans
insane.
up with the standing medium kicking the trigger.
That's stand
Yo,
medium.
We're gonna act.
It's
We're
so
gonna act
powerful.
like that killed.
Yeah.
I love what Prophet did with the setup in the corner too. Like with ice
see-
trap right in front of Marv, he just walked forward and waited and let Marv counter poke into the ice trap. The no mix up.
Oh man, this is
Yeah,
this is scary.
amazing
He's bad
power
for
from
Marvisto right now. Marvisto just kind of exactly get out of that
bust
corner.
the EX. Try to build some space for himself here, but still getting locked down by these big normals.
The annoying thing is the EX headbutt doesn't really like give him anything. It just gets him out, right? So like,
Yeah,
If-
damage in space is pretty much it.
so
He doesn't
Prophet
even-
can
he
keep-
doesn't even
He can
move
honestly just
far
keep
out.
chucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
Oh, big
It's gonna be
crush.
big
here.
damage.
Oh my god, that crush counter was what he needed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to the corner. This is bad.
This is
for
what he
Prophet, but-
needed. This is what he
Good
needed. Ooh. Oh, activate.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, caught him flinching there on the jump back, but
Alright,
still
that was a good
Prophet.
buffer.
Yeah,
Oh
Prophet
Chuck,
doesn't-
now you can just start shooting. He can just start shooting.
No,
Oh my
that's
goodness, he swept under it. But
too
missed it.
early on the command grab.
Can chip
He's
A little
dead.
early.
He's not gonna chip
Chip
your head?
was
Yeah.
God's will.
Just like that. Just like that. We've seen the second super. That actually jump forward was the best thing he's ever done in the set, to be honest. That jump forward.
Amazing read on somebody crossing
Yeah.
you over into the corner. People love to do that to keep their offensive turn going at least twice because you end up point blank for another mix-up after, and the
He
cross
didn't
up
jump.
itself is hard to block.
Right. He did jump forward, then jab activate into V trigger. That was so good.
Really aggressive play too.
Yeah.
Like the way you play when you think no one's watching, and it's what is going to get you the W.
I'm trying to think.
Yo,
That command grab by Marvisto, that was a little early. That's why that missed.
Just too early, and it would have worked too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was right on that. That's the issue. He was correct too.
Yep.
Yo, so that sets up Moon's Prophet Grand Finals, and Moon sent Prophet to losers
Losers, yeah.
3-2 and winners side top 8.
Let me pat Sion on the back really quick.
This is the show you wanted to see, huh?
This is exactly what I want to see.
The show that you would have put $10 down on seeing.
This is the show that I have put $10 down.
Right.
Love it.
So we saw how that was early in top 8, right? Winner side top 8.
Yes.
It is usually the case that grand finals is a run back of winners finals, but if that was a 3-2 match that Cyan and I commentated in top 8, that I think, given all the sets we've had so far have gone 3-2, this one's got to happen again, right? I mean, not to set expectations too high, but mine are through the roof.
This
Yeah,
was
it really,
this was
it really can
I-
go
it's
around a
funny
couple
to-
of different ways. No, I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
talking.
No, go for it.
Because Prophet dropping down to the losers bracket, he does of course get some more time to think about why he lost his match to Moons and have that opportunity to adapt to Moons that maybe Moons isn't thinking the same way about, because he won that set and moved forward in it.
Yeah.
I mean, the flip side being that, anytime that Prophet may have had to think about that, Prophet's now made the run all the way up through loser side top 8. And like obviously he's going to be warm, in general off all the W's, but you've had all these other tense matchups that you've been thinking about. Whatever adjustments you were thinking about after winner side top 8, they're no longer fresh in your mind.
Most important adjustment right now is Prophet getting his start button working. Moons has pressed start like 5 times and then canceled it. I guess Prophet's getting some water or something, taking a small break. He
I
definitely
would
has
take a
earned
break.
it with
I
a
would take a
long
break.
run. Yeah, long
Yeah.
run through losers.
Will be spent, man. This is a crazy bracket.
Yeah, so that gives us some nice time to shout out, some of our friends of the stream. Of course, we do have NLBC and Team Spooky who, are always running a sick tournament every single week, whether it's Wednesday for Street Fighter, Saturday for Grand Blue, and I believe DBZ is Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. I could be getting Dragon Ball and I can get the two of them mixed up, but awesome that he's working with Red Bull, getting a bunch of money for the people that compete in those. There's also Ronan Rumble, who's also, another great friend, always running Grand Blue on the weekends, getting, getting both the East Coast and the West Coast to, compete in this super competitive bracket and, just trying to find out who's the best on each coast and who's the best between the coasts. It's super fun to watch. And then we have RSF, of course, every Monday. That's East Coast. Friday is the West Coast tournament, which is actually running right now. And definitely fun to watch those people out. But since you guys are still here, you guys should know that you should, donate to the match Reno. Give money to all these awesome players now that we're in grand finals. Just about. Prophet looks like he's readied up here, so we're about to get into it. It'll be pretty hype. Should be Cody versus Gilb, although Prophet does have a multitude of characters, whether it's Lucia, Urian, Honda, Gil, any other character that he picked up before any of those. I'm sure if he's touched them, he's done well with them.
Yeah, that's true. Prophet's also very eager to optimize newer characters, especially in more recent times with both Lucia and Gil being some of the newest characters in the game. Gil in particular, the tournament, the American tournament rise that I've seen in his presence is almost entirely attributed to Prophet.
Yeah, especially, even in just these last, I think 2 or 3 weeks where we've just seen Prophet coming into every event and getting top 3, top 2, and just really dominating the competition. It's a little ridiculous.
Right, and here we are. We are entering grand finals, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so bring the hype here. We got, Moon's coming from winners, Prophet coming from losers. It is the run back here, so we'll see who's able to take it.
And both of them
bigger the kick.
Interestingly enough, right. I was gonna say, interestingly enough, I feel like the matchup switched heavily for Prophet. It went from like Prophet favoring over Honda, or rather Gil favoring it over Honda, now to being like this might be in Cody's favor.
I got no clue, honestly. It's all being explored right before our eyes.
Well, I guess it all depends, because he's using B skill 1.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was
So
good.
if you were using B skill 2 with Cody, maybe I would lean towards it being Cody's favor.
Yo, my goodness, the rock hit on the back foot?
Oh my god.
It did.
Yeah, don't worry. All the Cody players know exactly how to make that happen. It looks like it's some kind of like amazing situational awareness, but
No, it's an
It's gonna
amazing,
get rock all day.
amazing confirm. It's great.
yeah, they are geologists. They know all about where it's gonna be.
We'll hang out with the same spot.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of rocks you deal with when you come from prison. I'm just saying.
Yo, and Illuminati Gil is all about those rocks that come from prison.
Actually, you know what? I like the idea. It definitely didn't work, but
Yeah, it cost Moons a lot of life for an idea that didn't work, though.
they should just block it.
Yeah, the follow-up situation led to the stun, too. Spins one bar, good enough to get the kill. Nah.
Nah, the scaling is intense.
Yeah.
So got the throw bait, though? Yo.
Throw bait is sick.
It's powerful. It's -2 on block.
Yeah, you can't even punish it.
Instant
And-
airborne.
And sometimes when it hits early like that, he bounces so far away, so you can't even check him.
Yeah.
You could throw a fireball, and that's probably it.
Yeah. Congrats.
That's all you get.
And plus, what makes it really strong is if your character like Cody has a 4-frame jab, and parry's 2 frames, so Cody can never check it safely.
No.
Yeah, and also parry recovers so fast that he can still punish extended hurt boxes with a launching crouch fierce.
Oh my goodness, he double
no,
parried.
you were committed.
Yeah, maybe just tapped it by accident the second time.
Yeah, because he wanted to go straight to Crouch Fierce afterwards, and that's one of the buttons that you used for the parry.
The grab. Moon's gonna be looking to activate.
I think he's looking to
So
be
Prophet's
reversal. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I guess he's looking to activate.
definitely wants to activate.
Because I'm thinking what I would do. Because I was like, nah, I'm on retribution right now. He might hit me and I might die. I want to be reversal.
If you are glowing yellow or white, you need to be reversal because it hits him and it gets rid of it. But he
at
did
the
just
same
win by
time,
not
though-
doing it.
Yeah, but he did get the win by not doing it. And Prophet was baiting that. He was doing standing medium punch, which you cannot be reversal.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think actually after that throw in the corner, Moons was looking at his V trigger like, okay, cool, I'm red.
Yeah, I'm good.
What, you mean I get plus frames anywhere? I
mean,
can make
at
it
the
work.
same time, though, you gotta look at like Gil. While he has good frame traps, decent walk speed, his mix-up game,
Yeah.
like off a throw and things like that, isn't really that strong. So
Wow.
he'd have to overextend himself a bit, you know. So I
He
think
got hit?
think he was in a decent spot where he didn't have to take that risk.
Yo, the mix. Moons wasn't ready for it. Drop is a combo, though, Prophet. Come on.
It looks like it might have been a secret meaty ice.
I think so too. I think maybe he expected a back tech.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, the life difference right now is not too bad.
Or expected quick tech.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can probably kill with medium kick just on his. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
there it
Right on
is.
cue.
especially after the fireball.
Say it,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I have to say it, Matt.
that's
Yeah.
another thing that Gil is good at. Because like when it's down to like you having no life, his buttons are really good for closing out.
Yeah. Really
they have
flexible
really-
with the medium kick. And we also saw earlier, Prophet can do medium kick into VT2 to get like 300 damage off of one of the best low risk buttons in the game.
Oh my goodness, these fireballs, Prophet finding a space
Exactly
to walk
like
forward.
that.
Like a perfect parry.
Yep.
Yo, in moves with the perfect read to walk forward and block the first ice and getting the jump in on the second when Prophet in a rough situation here.
Nice counter hit confirm on stand like it.
I love that Moons knows when his throw is going to whiff instantly and goes straight with the crouch light punch after to recover his pressure. Or knows to just be pressing stuff anyway.
Hardest mix in the game is the double whiff grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the anime. Whip throw, and you hit a button afterward, everybody always whips a grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, whip throw is +5 in your opponent's face.
Yep. You better treat it that way, otherwise you're going to lose.
I like that.
Oh damn, Brian F with the raid in grand finals.
Yo, let's go. Getting hype here with the mosh.
Okay.
I'm so happy to witness this. We back up at 1,000 again?
No.
This is the same moons as the Marvel 3 MODOK moons. Yes, a couple of people have asked in the chat.
Yeah.
I just thought it was TA move.
This hits home a little bit to us, huh?
It's the same moons that won the first set against Prophet earlier in the bracket in the round 1 of Winner's Side Top 8. However, when
Yo.
Moon won that, it was a little closer for the first 2 games.
Yeah,
Moons is-
you promised me a 3-2 in this grand finals.
I set your
Monkey Business.
expectations as high as I possibly
thing.
could. Yeah.
Everything Moons and Marv, everything that LI has represented for us in this top 4, we have been sure of what we were going to get and been wrong every time. So the only way for today to continue rounding that out is for an expectation that Moons wins a close 3-2 and for him to answer back with a clean 3-0.
Yeah, right? That'd be so fitting. Not that I want it to happen.
I think it'd be more fitting if he lost with a clean 6-0, but that's already gone. So
Yeah. Look out for that blue leg when he's on the right side, man. Medium kick is really putting in work. Hitting forward walks.
Yo, in the read that he was gonna try to get out.
So smart.
Aggressive E reversal here, and a full counter hit conversion. No target combo needed.
You are not leaving. You are not leaving.
Really smelling blood.
Oh, see that jump?
Oh
That
my god.
there. He knew. He's like, I'm not letting you
Yeah,
leave.
I think he hit it too late, unfortunately. Prophet hit
Yeah.
a button really early and managed to get it out. Maybe it was the reverse
Oh
read.
my God, that-
But he can't set you ablaze with retribution until he has meter.
Not gonna V reversal. He's got the meter. He's like, all right, let me activate.
Any
He has-
red
yeah, he
shoulder.
He's
has
looking
the
at
X donk, he has the bar 3 trigger. Got standing
Oh,
around
you
his
let him
activate.
activate.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not plus
Zonk with the
frames.
mix. Caught him again
Get
on
more
the low.
retribution.
Home run.
No, in Profits of it, that's hard. Like, what do you? That's really hard. What do? You know?
You need to be
Yeah, I mean-
watching to check the dash. I think that's really it. Like, you need to trust that you can react to the overhead and check the dash. But obviously, that's easier said than done.
I was gonna say that's tough.
The overhead is the element that must be confusing him because Prophet has checked all the other players' dashes so far much better, even faster character dashes than Cody's, whose is like 19 frames.
I think a lot of things are like confusing him at that because you have to watch out for his dash, you have to watch out for standing around us, you gotta watch out for his long trip. He
Yeah.
might jump. I'm not saying
Don't
that
kick
he's
him in
gonna
the
jump,
grab either.
he might jump.
Yo, next time the single parry. Let's go.
It's in theory.
He was
Big
definitely
retribution.
watching for that V reversal.
Oh, perfect. Who knew Moons was just gonna chill?
Oh,
no.
Didn't spend meter.
Yeah, couldn't get the follow-up, just didn't react in time. Still has the ice, so that stun's locked and loaded. The health is, of course, whittling down as well.
That was a strike right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that crush.
Oh, just like
no.
that.
Oh, the beautiful check there.
That normally is
what
gonna
we
hit for the kills, but
This is
instead it's a whip
damage.
punish.
This,
Are we gonna see the
And
home run?
Moons
We
is
are.
the champ!
I mean, he got one strike and then he got a home run immediately afterwards.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
He really set it up.
He did not strike out in the slightest. He struck Prophet out 3 straight. Practically pitched a perfect inning right there in grand
Yeah.
finals.
All the
Respect that.
bases were loaded.
all he needed to do.
Oh my God, Prophet was trying to profit.
But that's all. If he did it, he won. Exactly. I believe